Supplemental list. Item number 1.
The losses have already covered this matter.
She didn't have a copy of the petition, that's why she had asked for time.
You prayer in this petition? Was 783 just June order dated 22nd September 2020. 22nd September 2023 passed by the opposition party number 2 in the lease revision case number under annexure 1. Let us come to annexure 1. Case 31. May I just before that take a brief background of this? Yes. In 1974, the lease was granted in favor of an Hottomachi. What is your date chart? Date chart is annexed to that. Yes. In 1974, the lease was granted. Now, the record of right which I have introduced by way of an amendment clearly stipulates that it cannot be handled as transport within a period of 5 years. Now, Hottomachi, for his legal necessity, transferred the land in 1985 in favor of the petitioner, and giving a member of the scheduled caste sought for the permission from the sub-collector. Sub-collector granted the permission. After that, the transfer was.
Who asked for permission?
Hottomachi.
Hottomachi was dead by then. His legal years.
To ask for permission, and the permission was granted, and then it was transferred.
Permission under the OLR Act?
Yes, madam. OLR 22. Then in 1998, a proceeding under Section 783 has been initiated. During that proceeding, the grandson of the original lessee stated that the land has been transferred, but the transfer, the present petitioner has never been implemented in the proceeding. Then we came back to before this honorable court. And this honorable court note down two things. One is that the proceeding is grossly barred by time at page 52, my lord. Page 52. The original lease having been granted pursuant to order dated so and so passed by the Tahsildar Bhubaneswar, it was not open. 52. Yes, my lord. Okay. Where are you placing paragraph number 4? Yeah. The original lease having been granted pursuant to the order dated so and so passed by the Tahsildar Bhubaneswar, it was not open for the additional district magistrate Bhubaneswar to initiate revision case in the year 1998 so moto under section 7A3 of the OGLS Act. As the second proviso, the said section prescribes that after a lapse of 14 years, no revision under the said section can be initiated. That effort and opportunity of hearing has not been granted. Now, my lord, in the impugned order, so it was set aside and the matter was remitted back. In the remitted order also, he come out there is a material irregularity and doesn't opine anything regarding the limitation. There is no fraud being found out here. May I just place page 33? Yes. Paragraph 1, 3. The middle, the sentence begins with the so moto revision case.
Paragraph 3. Paragraph 3.
4 probably, because it's continuing.
Page number
33.
Yes. The Sumoto
The
revision.
Sumoto revision case was initiated based on the observations of the Honorable High Court, and the Sumoto revision case was instituted on the basis of the mistake of fact, material irregularity in the procedure, and the revisional court has rightly cancelled. So, for this, beyond 14 years, they cannot exercise. And then you also find out that therefore that order is correct.
Mr. Rath, what about this that application was made for plot 1288 and settled 1198?
Well, that's correct, my lord. Actually, the available land, I have made an application because I'm a landless person. The original lessee. He doesn't know that he's a landless person. He has applied. Now, available land was granted after following the due procedure. The question here.
There is nothing that this land was granted, but ultimately lease order and the lease is all right.
Yes, my lord.
Just the application, some other plot was mentioned. Okay.
And there is no fraud on my part. I have made an application.
No, that we understand.
Smile.
And what we see from that permission, they had taken permission to sell to a number of persons.
Malo.
So all of them must be in the same boat as you. So what has happened to their applications? See page.
Yes, my lord. Page
43.
43. Yes. But I do not know.
No, you will not know. Probably in this case or some case, you had been asked to get instructions.
I will have to get instruction regarding that plot number and whether this.
Plot number, all right. You heard also what is the thing. But
Total area
main is this.
1 acre.
But I have purchased very limited too.
I see. He has plotted and given to a number of persons.
The instruction and
In fact, if your lordship find out from page 67, there are a number of mutation cases the register has been given. So those persons who have purchased, except my name or those not.
Where is Mr. Mahanti or Mr. Naik? We had asked you to find out what the government is doing. Because there must be hundreds, thousands of people who have bought land from these persons originally who have got the benefit illegally. But these people have paid money and taken the land.
Place the implement order for it.
For what?
This reflects the reason for which the lease has been cancelled.
The reason is illegal grant of lease.
After 15.
No, there is other reason for which
it is lying fallow.
The particular purpose for which
it is lying fallow.
Lying fallow.
Have you seen the decisions of this court? That if the land is not misused, then it will not be cancelled. If it's not used, that is different from misuse.
Granted for the agricultural purpose, now it is been used. Probably they want to use it for a home.
Have you brought those decisions of this court?
Yes.
Give her one or two so that she is.
And this argument is also in a way, in the meantime, these lands have been included in the urban agglomeration. That is, BDA master plan is given. So can I do agriculture in the middle of where the master plan is violated?
She has a point.
It was then.
Because in the lease, it will be must have been mentioned. It will not be used for any other purpose.
But now by law, if it rendered that this type of use cannot be permissible.
Another thing, how they are saying as per inquiry, it is lying fallow. You are saying built house.
Fallow, it is lying fallow.
Not yet built house.
No house.
They allege that they are having a construction over that.
So now the question here is the pattern of.
This
I'll file the counter
as for order dated 24/3/2025, the Land Council for the state has received the consolidated writ petition from PARA. This writ petition has been filed by the petitioner Rekharani Das with a prayer to quash the order dated 22/9/2023 passed by the opposite party number 2 in lease revision case number 908 oblique 1998 under annexure 1 with a further prayer for a direction to the opposite parties to issue record of right in the name of the petitioner in respect of the land purchased by the petitioner. The Mr. Ratho and Council submits that one Hottomaji applied for lease of the government land before the Tahsildar Bhubaneswar for Acre 1500 decimal in village Pathargadia and in on 6/12/1974 and the lease was sanctioned on 26/12/1974 and with prior permission of the revenue authorities, the part of the land was transferred in favor of the petitioner on 18/5/1985 by way of a registered sale deed. Uh, the permission was sought for by the legal heirs at the Hottomaji and the Land Council submits that the additional district magistrate Bhubaneswar opposite party number 2 exercising suo motu revisional power initiated revision case number 908 of 1998 and cancelled the lease granted to Hottomaji on 11/8/1998, which was challenged before this court by the petitioner in WPC number 15864 of 2013, and this court had order dated 17/7/2013 set aside the order dated 11/8/1998 passed by the additional district magistrate Bhubaneswar and remitted the matter back to the authority for fresh disposal, giving opportunity of hearing to the petitioner. The Land Council for the petitioner argued that after the matter was remanded, the in the impugned order, the additional district magistrate Bhubaneswar has not considered the limitation aspect which was highlighted in the earlier order passed by this court dated 17/7/2013 in WPC number 15864 of 2013. And the order also does not indicate that any fraud was committed by the lessee Hottomaji when he was sanctioned the lease of Acre 1 without considering the contention raised by the petitioner, the additional district magistrate Bhubaneswar has passed the impugned order and held that the order dated 11/1990 passed in revision case number 908 of 1998 is justified. issue notice on the question of admission, indicating therein that the matter shall be disposed of at the stage of admission. Land Council for the state accepts notice on behalf of all the opposite parties. Extra copies of the writ petition is served on the Land Council for the state. Matter will be listed 2 weeks after given date. Counter affidavit, if any, is filed in the meantime.
Maintain your status.
IN number.
phone sorry ଭୁଲିଗଲି ସେ ତାକୁ କହୁଥିଲି ଇଣ୍ଡେକ୍ସ ରେଡି କରିବା ପାଇଁ କହିଲେ ସେ ଯୋଉ ପରମିଶନ ରେ ଅନ୍ୟମାନଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆହେଇଛି ସେଇଟାର ଷ୍ଟାଟସ
While in the counter affidavit, it appears from
Permission,
the
annexure.
permission
page 33
granted
କେତେ?
43.
by the annexure 4 that the lessee has transferred the land to several persons apart from the petitioner. The Land and Council for the state shall highlight in the counter affidavit as to whether any order has been passed in respect of other purchasers by the authority or any proceeding has been initiated.
proceeding so you've got whether we have challenged it in this High Court and in order
Whether any of the persons in whose favor the permission was granted, that they approached this court, and if so, what is the status of those cases? Study appropriate. IA number 4171 of 2000 is an application for Swan.
status को दे देले भी होगा disposal का होगा
23 the order card. We
The
do not know what happened in the meeting. The input order is a 23. We do not know what happened in the
we know
Report is.
because report you have submitted
That's a fact.
and your report says that the
Land
land is
vacant.
lying fallow.
That's
So how
right.
did you say that construction is there?
In the meeting, if ROR has been corrected or not, that
No. You were saying about construction.
construction is not there.
as per the ସେ order ଟା ଆମେ ଦେଇଥିଲୁ କେବେ ଯୋଉ report ଟା ଆଣିଥିଲେ ସେଟା ଆଣିଥିଲୁ କେରୁ the report.
That
As
is a
per
memo.
the report of the Tahsildar Bhubaneswar dated 18/1/2025, the land which was the land which was allotted to the petitioner, which was land in question is lying fallow. Therefore, at this stage there is no necessity of passing any interim order. The interim application is kept pending.
Item 2.
May I please ask? And the petitioner has approached this new court seeking a direction to deliver the possession of land which was allotted in favor of the mother of the petitioner towards the alternative house site in lieu of the project displaced family member and the other rehabilitation resettlement benefit including the compensation. My lord, the mother of the petitioner, Soria Naik, was a projected affected person, and in view of the list under Annexure 1, her name find place at serial number 27, page 16.
Your mother has died or what?
My
Death certificate. has been-
death certificate include, and thereafter I have approached the authority by submitting a representation under Annexure
So
6.
all the legal heirs have filed, or
No.
you are the only legal heir?
There are other legal error, but one of the legal error approved this one. And the notice also issued, my lord, Annexure 5 series in respect of all the legal errors regarding benefits. But the alternative site and other benefits has not yet provided.
Can
I have
you see
applied.
Annexure 6?
Annexure
6. That's
Annexure
the
6, my
representation by the-
representation.
this is the recent representation.
Madam,
Which may I read? Sorry.
Hmm.
that is the sum and substance of the petition. Third line from the top. आम्हा मातांको नामरे रेकॉर्ड भुक्त घरबारी जमी एकर 10 डेसिमल खाता नंबर 494 by 879 प्लॉट नंबर 1 तो रेकॉर्ड होई अछि किंतु दुखर विषय नालको कोयला खणी एपर्यंत आम उत्तराधिकारी हिसाब रे ଆମମାନଙ୍କୁ ଚିହ୍ନଟ କରି ଆମ୍ଭମାନଙ୍କୁ ଉକ୍ତ ପ୍ଲଟକୁ ହସ୍ତାନ୍ତରିତ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ମାଙ୍କ ନାମରେ ସର୍ଭେ ଥିବା କ୍ରମିକ ନମ୍ବର 20 PDF ର ସହାୟତା ରାଶି ଆମେ ଉତ୍ତରାଧିକାରୀଙ୍କୁ ପ୍ରଦାନ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି ତେଣୁ ଆମେ ବିନିଯୋଗ
My lord, that is my grievance.
ये तो परिणाम से उड़ा तो से संग विमान तो से
My lord.
नाल्को would be the
so have you included that who
Yes,
is to
my
pay
lord.
that amount George for opposite party number
yes.
4
my
is
lord.
the
ये तो जिल्लापाल को ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି।
Collector is the chairman of that committee, my lord.
Ultimately, Nalco is the person who has to give all the benefits.
now this copy has been granted given to
Copy
Ratho,
also, yes, my lord.
that annexure 5
There is
indicates
no understanding is
अच्छा award ହେଇଛି
award ନବା ପାଇଁ notice ହେଇଛି
କିନ୍ତୁ provide କରିନା।
ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ତ
ସେମାନେ
ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ
କହୁଛନ୍ତି
କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆପଣ appear କରିଛନ୍ତି ସେଠି legal air certificate application ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କାଇଁ
And
ଆପଣ ତ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି representation
representation
legal air
ଦେଇକି
certificate
appear
invitation to collector not before the LA
ନ ମିଳିଲା ପରେ approach କଲୁ
ନ
representation।
ମିଳିଲା କଣ ସେଇଠି କଣ କଲେ ଆପଣ ହାଜର ହେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେଠି କଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି ଅଛି ବୋଲି କାଇଁ
ହେଲେ ତ ସେଇ କଥା ଭିତରେ
Representation
ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି
କରିକି
ଯେ ଆମକୁ
ସବୁ
ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି
ଦରକାର
ବୋଲି।
ନାହିଁ କହୁଛି। ସେ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖେ ପଇସା ଥିବ ସେ ରେଡି ଥିବେ ଦବା ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଏଠି ଜଣେ ଫାଇଲ କରିକି representation ନେଇକି ସବୁ ପଇସା ନେଇଯିବେ
ମୁଁ କେମିତି legal air ଅନୁସାରେ
ସେଇ ତ।
affidavit ଦେଇକି ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ନେବେ ନା।
ନେବେ ଯେ
ଯେମିତି
but ସେ କୋର୍ଟ ରୁ ମିଳିବ କଲେକ୍ଟର ଠୁ ମିଳିବନି
who has issued notice to you
my lord, LAO
so that notice was issued and the date was also fixed
my lord.
that 18/7/2023 where is the which is the notice which was issued to you means this
All the notices are
Vasudev Naik
Vasudev Naik, my lord.
huh?
All the notices my name is included.
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ବସନ୍ତ ନାୟକ ବାସୁଦେବ ନାୟକ ଆଉ
Yes,
ଆଉ
all the legal
Naik.
airs.
ନାଇଁ ଅଲ୍ ନାଇଁ
ତିନି ଜଣ ତ legal airs ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ
ଝିଅ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ତ ଦିଆନି ଚାରିଟା
page 23 ରେ ଝିଅମାନଙ୍କର ଅଛି
ଅଛି ବସନ୍ତ ନାୟକ ବାସୁଦେବ ନାୟକ ତାପରେ
ରତନୀ ନାୟକ
ସବୁଥିରେ ଅଛି ଆଉ।
ଶୈଳବାଳା ନାୟକ
ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ପାଇଁ ବିଭିନ୍ନ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ନୋଟିସ ହେଇଛି ଆଉ
My lord.
ଏଲେ କେସ୍ ନମ୍ବର ଗୁଡା ଅଲଗା ଅଲଗା ସେଥିପାଇଁ
My lord, the collector may take a decision on my application.
ଏଗୁଡାକ ଗୋଟେ ଏଲେ କେସ୍ ପାଇଁ ଏତେ ଗୁଡାକ ଏଲେ କେସ୍ ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ରିପିଟ୍ କେସ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି
LA case, my lord, different heading.
representation ହେଇଗଲା ଆପଣ ସବୁ ତା ଦେହରେ କଭର ହେଇଯିବ ବଟ୍
land acquisition officer.
ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଆକ୍ୱିଜିସନ ଅଫିସର
ଭଉଣୀ ଫଉଣୀ ଆସିବେ ସେମାନେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ପକ୍ଷ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି ବି ଆଜି
single
Only grievance is
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଯଦି ନୋଟିସ ବଳରେ ସେ ଭଉଣୀ ଘରିକା ନେଇଯାଇଥିବେ ତାଙ୍କ ଭାଗଟା କିଏ ଜାଣିଛି
my lord, may state may take instruction in this regard. My lord.
2023 ମସିହାର
23
ଇଏଟା ହେଲାଣି ନା ତେଣୁ ସେ ଭଉଣୀ ଗୁଡାକ ପକ୍ଷ ହେଇନାହାନ୍ତି କିଏ ନେଇଯାଇଥିବ କଣ ଟଙ୍କା ହେଇଥିବ କଣ
they may be implicated in the meanwhile
ହୁଁ?
they may be implicated in the meanwhile
ଗୋଟେ ସେଇଟା ଅଛି
ନାଇଁ,
after taking instruction we can
ଆସିଯାଉ
dispose of
ତାପରେ then he can file the
saying ଯେ ସବୁ legal air ଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆହବ କହିଦେଲେ ବି ହେଇଯିବ
ହଁ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ this writ petition has been filed by the petitioner Vasudev Naik
one of the legal air
one of the legal heirs of कौन से नाम
Saria Naik.
हाँ
Saria Naik.
sorry Anna Saria
Timothy Saria हाँ
Saria Naik
wife of ବି କରିଦେଇଥା
wife of ଆପଣ କଣ ନାଁ ହେଲା wife
Mutia
of
Naik.
late Muchia Naik
recorded on
for
detail ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
with a prayer to release the benefits of acquisition of land allotted and recorded in the name of his mother in khata number 494879, plot number so and so, area hochi etiki, mauja etiki, eso lekha hochi prayer.
releasing ତା ଛଡା ଅନ୍ୟ benefit ବି ମାଗୁଛନ୍ତି
And other benefits. The learned counsel for the petitioner placed annexure 4 series, which is the death certificate of his mother and also the legal heir certificate, which indicates that apart from the petitioner Vasudev Naik, there are other legal heirs who have not been arrayed as party in this writ petition. The learned counsel for the petitioner then drew the attention of this court to Annexure 5 series, which are the notices used in different LA cases, not only to the petitioner, but also to the legal heirs of the deceased Sejuda Man. And they were asked to appear on different dates to receive the with documents. The learned counsel for disbursement of the compensation amount. The learned counsel for the petitioner କୋଉଠି ଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ନୋଟିସ୍ ପାଇଲା ପରେ ଯାଇଥିଲେ ଆପଣ ଦେଲେନି ବୋଲି କୋଉଠି
ଆଉ ଦିଟା ହେଲେ କେସ୍ ହେଇଛି ନା ତିନିଟା
ତିନିଟା
ଆପଣ ନୋଟିସ୍ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଦିଟାର ଖାଲି
4 ର ଗୋଟେ 7 ର ଗୋଟେ
ତିନିଟା ଲେଲେ
My lord, para 12 the petitioner approached the concerned authority, but same has no result.
କୋଉଠି
Paragraph 10.
10 ରେ
The approached the land acquisition officer on several occasions.
Acha. Ground has been taken in the writ petition that the petitioner approached the land acquisition officer on several occasions for payment of just compensation in respect of the acquired land, but his grievance has not yet been ventilated, for which redressed, for which he has filed a representation on 12/8/2024 before the collector on board, opposite party number, collector and district magistrate on board, opposite party number 3, and with copy to the NALCO authorities, RDC Sambal and LAO General so and so on board. Since the notice which was issued to the petitioner and other legal heirs are of the year of July 2023, as appears from Annexure 5 series, let the learned counsel for the state obtain instruction as to whether any of the legal heirs of deceased so and so have received compensation in pursuance to such notice or not, and about the status of LA case number 5 of 2000, 2004. 2004 LA case number 21 of 2007. That is the LA case number. LA case number 5 of 2004 and LA case number 21 of 2007. Keep ରଖିବ କୁହନ୍ତୁ
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
ଆପଣ କୋଉଠି ପାଇଲେ ଯେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଜାଗା ଦେବେ ବୋଲି କହିଛନ୍ତି
My lord,
ଏଟା ତ ପଇସା ପାଇଁ କହିଛନ୍ତି
my lord already allocated the land also.
ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ହେଇକି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆରୱାର ମିଳିଛି
Arwar
Arwar is in-
delivery of possession
inclusive.
ହେଇପାରିନି because of my mother was died.
ଆଉ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ପଇସା
ପଇସା ବି ମିଳିପାରିନି ଯେ notice
ତ
ପରବର୍ତ୍ତୀ
ଦିଟା ଜିନିଷ ଗୋଟେ ଡେଲିଭରି ଅଫ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଆଣ୍ଡ ପଇସା
Annexure 2 ରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଅଛି ବିଭିନ୍ନ heading ରେ compensation ଦବା ପାଇଁ.
Piece of land apart from
ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଅଲରେଡି ଆଲଟ ହେଇଛି କିନ୍ତୁ ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି
Arwar issue ହେଇନି.
Other express
Arwar is
fix of
Annexure
the
Arwar on Annexure 3 issued, but no delivery of possession given.
ସାରିଆକ ନାୟକର ଇସ୍ୟୁ ଆଉ କଣ
Well,
ଓହୋ ଏଇଟା ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ ଦ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ତା ଦେହରେ ଆଉ ଜଣେ ମୁଚିଆ ନାୟକ
Mutia Naik is
ବାପା ମା ଦି ଜଣ ରେକର୍ଡେଡ ଥିଲେ ଓକେ ଠିକ ଅଛି
So,
ସେଇଟା ଲେଖିଦେବେ ଯେ ଦିଟା ଜିନିଷ ରହିଲା ତ ଗୋଟେ ଆଲଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଆଉ ପେମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ another benefit
compensation and allotment of that. ଏଥିରେ ଆସନ୍ତୁ 400 ମାଗୁଛନ୍ତି
ହଁ ହଁ 400 ନେବେ
So, main facility.
ପଇସା ଦେବେ ଏଲଏଓ ଆଉ ଅନ୍ୟଟା ଦେଖିବେ କଲେକ୍ଟର ସୋ ଆସୁ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ସେ ଅନୁସାରେ
May first week.
Huh.
May first week. Yes.
my lord, second case item 3 also identical. One legal heir In that case, no ROR is
Three case na only case.
I would take case identical. Same instruction may be obtained.
କୋଉଟା
Item 3.
ସେମ ଯେ ଡକା ହବ ଅଲଗା ଜିନିଷ
ମାନେ ଏଠି
ହଁ।
ଏନସିଏଲ ଅଛି
ଏତିକି।
ଏଇଟାରେ କଣ ହେଇଛି
Identical.
କି problem?
ଏଥିରେ
Identical.
ROR is
ସେମିତି ମା ମରିଛନ୍ତି ଚାରିଟା ଲିଗଲ ଏୟାର
here one legal error.
ତାହେଲେ
Sole
ଆଇଡେଣ୍ଟିକାଲ
legal.
କେମିତି ବୁଝୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଅଲଗା ଅର୍ଡର ଡାକିବାକୁ ପଡିବ
Well,
The instruction never order clear also.
well,
So what is your prayer in this case?
my prayer is to alert
Plot number so and so.
plot number 62 area
Ah.
80 decimal.
ଏଇଟାରେ
On
ବି ସେଇଆ
account of the
ମରିଯାଇଛି।
As per annexure 1, my lord, kindly see annexure 1 is
Legal
the
error
ultimate letter in
certificate.
favor of my mother.
ଲିଗଲ ଏୟାର ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ
50 legal
ଗୋଟିଏ
Jane,
ଜଣେ
He behera.
ଏଇଟାରେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଲେସ୍ ଅଛି
Lambodar Behera. Yeah.
ତାଙ୍କୁ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଆଲଟ୍ କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ବଟ୍ ତାଙ୍କ ପୋଜିସନ ବେଳକୁ ଆଉ ଜଣେ କିଏ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ରେ ମୁଁ ପୋଜିସନ ରେ ଅଛି ମାନେ ଆନେକ୍ସର ମାନେ ପେଜ 13 ରୁ ଯୋଉଟା ରିଭିଲ କରୁଛି
ହଁ, ଏଇଟା ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ସେ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରିଦବ ପ୍ଲଟ ନମ୍ବର ଏଇଟାରେ ବି ଜାଗା ଜାଗା ମିଳୁନି ହଉ
ଜାଗା।
ଏଠି
That's a
କମ୍ପେନସେସନ ନାହିଁ
compensation like you.
ଖାଲି ଜାଗା
ଜାଗା compensation other benefit ମଗା ହେଇଛି ଆଉ କଣ benefit
ଜାଗା and
ଅଛି?
other benefit ତ
Other benefit
ହଁ,
RR benefit.
Representation that way.
ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ସେ ଦେବେ ମାନେ କମ୍ପେନସେସନ ଟା ଜଣେ ଦେବେ ଆରଟା ଜଣେ ଦେବେ
Representation ଦେଲା ପରେ ସେ ମଧ୍ୟ LO forward କରିଦେଇଥିଲେ
କେବଳ ଜାଗାଟା ଇଏ ଅଛି compensation କଥା କିଛି ନାହିଁ।
ଆଚ୍ଛା କଣ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ରେ ନାମରେ ଡିସିମିଲ ଅଛି ଗ୍ରାମରେ ବେହେରା ପିତା
ଏଠି କମ୍ପେନସେସନ ଆଉ କିଛି ବେନିଫିଟ ନାହିଁ ଖାଲି ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ର ପୋଜିସନ
ଖାଲି ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ର ପୋଜିସନ ତ
Land ର
ଅଦର
position.
ବେନିଫିଟ କଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି
ପେଜ ନମ୍ବର 13 ରେ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ
ପୁଣି ଜିଲ୍ଲାପାଳ।
representation
My lord, ସେ representation ରେ କେବଳ ଜାଗା କଥା କହିଛନ୍ତି
ତ କୁହାଉଛି
ତ ସିଏ ମୂର୍ଖ ଲୋକ କହିପାରିଲାନି if any other RR benefit ବୋଲି ମୁଁ ଲେଖିଛି ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ
ମୋର
ଯଦି
ମା-
କିଛି ଲେଖା ହେଇଥାଏ
ପ୍ରେୟାରରେ ବି ସ୍ପେସିଫିକାଲି ଅଛି ଖାଲି
ଖାଲି ସେତିକି ସେ ଆରଆର ପାଇଁ ପରେ କରିବେ ଏଇଟା ତ ନାହିଁ ଆଉ ଯାହା ମାଗିଛନ୍ତି ସେତିକି ଆଉ
ଲେଖ।
ତାହେଲେ କଲେକ୍ଟର କ୍ୟାନ୍ କନସିଡର
The petitioner
ଜାଗା ନା
ଏଠି ଜାଗାଟା ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଏମସିଏଲ ଦେଇଛି ଯୋଉଟା ଦେଇଛି
ଦେଇଛି ବଟ୍ କଲେକ୍ଟର ସବୁ କମିଟିର ପାର୍ଟ
The writ petition has been filed by the petitioner Lambodar Behera with a prayer to issue ROR in respect of the land allotted by plot number 62 area Ekorsun .8 decimal of Mauja Puyo Jungle under Morpal Tahsil in the district of Hon'Ble in favor of the petitioner on account of death of his mother towards the benefit of rehabilitation and resettlement to the family of the land oustee. The land council for the petitioner has filed the legal heir certificate to show that of the deceased mother, so that he is the only legal heir. The land council also placed the annexure 1, which is issued by the Mahanadi Coalfield Limited authorities regarding allotment of the land in favor of the mother of the petitioner. The contention of the land council for the petitioner is that the land
ଓହୋ ଆପଣ ହେଲେ ଆଡପ୍ଟେଡ ସନ୍
Yeah.
ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଚାଲିଛି ଡିସ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟ
the
ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସେ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ରିଅଲ
That,
ସନ୍
after the death of the mother of the petitioner,
ଆଉ କିଏ ମାଡି ବସିଛି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସିଏ
ସେ ଆଡପସନ ଟା ପ୍ରୁଭ ହେଇଥିବ କି ନାହିଁ ବି
the petitioner has not got the land which was allotted in favor of the mother, his mother. And he is running from pillar to post to get the compensation amount.
Compensation amount.
लिखिଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କର paragraph ରେ. However, in the representation which has been filed by the petitioner before the collector on board, it appears that the only grievance of the petitioner is for getting the land in question. However, it appears that
2003 ରେ ଯୋଉ representation ଦେଇଥିଲେ ସେଇଟାରେ ମାଗୁଥିଲେ ପଇସା।
Demarcate କରିକି ବି ଗୋଟେ decision
2003 ରେ ଯୋଉଟା ଥିଲା ସେଇଟା ପଇସା ମାଗୁଥିଲେ।
the representation is dated କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ 2/9/2024, which was filed before
24 ହଁ
24. ଆପଣ adopted sum ବୋଲି କୋଉଠି ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି?
ଏ ଯୋଉ second representation first paragraph, adopted me as a son.
Okay. However, in the representation which was filed to the general manager, Bharatpur area,
Date ଟା ଦେବେ
under
annex।
MCL Talcher, dated 22/12/2003, it appears that the petitioner is the adopted son of late Punni Behera. Manoj Punni Behera. You obtain instruction then in this matter. That would be all.
MCL ପାଖକୁ ପଠେଇଥିଲେ ସେମାନେ ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି whether
No, the
actually
collector is
Let us see
Take care.
ଯଦି ନହେଲା we will issue notice।
the land council for the let the land council for the state obtain instruction as to why the land has not yet been allotted to the petitioner.
ହଁ ସେ ତା ଦେହରେ dispute ଫିସ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟ ଥିଲେ ସେ ଜଣେଇଦେବେ।
And about the status of the land which was allotted under Annexure 1 in favor of Srimati Punni Behera. This is Srimati Punni Behera. Put up this matter. केबे रखियो फोन?
So your adoption has not been challenged by anybody?
No more instruction.
Instruction ନାହିଁ।
The adoption ବିଷୟରେ ଜଣେଇଛନ୍ତି କି MCL କୁ ନାହିଁ ବି that is nothing on record.
Yes.
କେତେ ଦେବେ 400?
क्या सब था? Same May first week.
ହଁ ସେଇଟା
Same date रखते हैं। है ना? 2 number और 3 number same day. Yes. Available.
Mr. M.K. पंडा लिखिए।
मनोज कुमार पंडा. Theta. Available.
Item 4.
I'll request some more time to comply with you.
First week में था
For the 4 weeks.
So we do 2025.
if you don't have any other remedy better to comply with and then bring that instruction।
So
Just the representation different.
Oh that is all but
ठीक
whatever
है।
comply କରିଦେଲେ କାମ ସରିଲା।
You want it in the next week? 4 weeks would be
the first week
दिया है ना सर
last week April दे दो
2025 ରୁ दिया है ना
last week April दे दो।
29th. The Land Council for the state seeks some further time to obtain instruction as per the order dated 24/2/2025. Put up this matter on 29th of April 2025. Yes.
Item 5.
Yeah, Mr. Bhuya, you are Mr. S.S. Bhuya, na?
Yes,
Mr. S.S. Bhuya, Land Council for the petitioner is present. Yes.
May I please the lords? The lords, may I have a glance to the last order date 24/2/2025. There the state council was to take instruction.
The order has been served on its one. ଆସିଲା କି instruction ଟି?
Yes, ଆଜି କଥା ହେଇକି ଦଉଛନ୍ତି next week
Further time ଦରକାର?
further time.
ଦେଇଦେବେ ତ?
ଦେବେ।
ତ
ଚାଲିଛି?
29 ତାରିଖ ଦିନ ଆସୁ same order କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ। as for order dated 24, इधर भी सही order देना पास है इतना ना. So Mr. Samal का नाम नोट कर दे मैं. On this yes. 29 to 20. Yes.
Item 6.
Order of the tribunal is the asset in this application. Mr. Ojha is appealing, and last occasion I served him the counter.
You have solved the copy of the
Yes, yes,
petition.
yes.
Where is it? What is your prayer in this writ petition?
Challenging the order passed by the tribunal,
16/5/2024
my lord.
in OA number 584.
Yes, sir.
So that order is under annexure 1. What was the prayer of the applicants?
Let me kindly see.
Compassionate appointment
Yes, ma'am.
to applicant number 2. 2 means Satyajit Mahanti.
Yes, ma'am.
So what the learned tribunal held?
Another tribunal held that
The influence rejection. Come to paragraph number 8, page number 30.
yes, ma'am. That in view of the above, the informed rejection order dated 25/9/2023 and 3/11/2023 as quashed and satisfied, the matter is remitted back to the respondent for reconsideration of the prayer of the compassionate appointment of the applicant number 2 and Attorney rule and the observation made.
Why it was set aside? What is the reason?
That matter only the reason has been assigned. What by respectable submission to your lordship, the only ground that has been tribunal has been held that para 7 your lordship may kindly see.
Para 7.
Yes, madam. Because all the paragraph which has been analysis for it, the submissions made by both the
Para
parties.
7 would a citation ro yeta di.
Yes, madam. That on the basis of this, your lordship may para 6 is. Para 6 is had learning council both the parties and peruse the material available in the record.
Okay, then.
In Balbir Court and other versus Steel Authority of India, that is 2000 SCC LNS 767, Honorable Apex Court has held that while considering the case of the appointment on the compassionate ground, the retirement benefit received by the family shall not be taken into account. Therefore, the taking in account the consideration of the principle laid down by the Honorable Apex Court, this tribunal is the opinion that the action of the respondent is rejecting the case the applicant to for the compassionate ground on the ground that his mother, widow of the deceased, is getting advocate compensation is illegal and bad law. But my respectful submission would be, my lord, that is not the only ground for which his compassionate ground has been rejected.
Where is that? Where is the rejection order?
My lord, that is, your lordship may.
Rejection by the authority.
Yes, madam.
Yes, yes.
83. Page 83, your lordship may kindly see. I may be permitted to place the page 83. This is the speaking order passed 8/11/2023.
Annexure 5.
Alicia R by 1, my lord. Running page 83, that is in our counter affidavit, part of our
counter affidavit ta hochi annexure 4 bra.
My lord.
Part of
Taro gote part
83.
83 ha point.
Page 83, you know.
This order was challenged before the central and yes.
In this regard, the implementation of the order dated 14/4/2023 of the Honorable CAT Kotak Bench Kotak passed in OA number 164 of 2023, filed by the Sri Satyajit Mahanti and Urmila Mahanti. The OA number 260 of 164 of 2023 was filed before the Honorable CAT Kotak Bench Kotak with a prayer for
consideration of a compassionate appointment, case of Sri Satyajit Mahanti, son of late Gaurachand Mahanti, ex Assistant Postmaster, Bhubaneswar, GPO under Bhubaneswar Division. The said OA has been disposed of by the Honorable Tribunal by the order dated 10/4/2023 with the direction to the respondent number 2, competent authority to consider the case of the applicant as per his application dated 4/2021, annexure A by 10, for grant of compassionate appointment in accordance with the rule, circular scheme, and pass on a regime and speaking order to the communication to the applicant within a period of 4 months from the date of receipt of the copy of the order. That the said order is received and sold on 8/5/2023.
So why it was rejected?
But
It
it is necessary that how many times that authority has been considered. That is the reason I am placing only one page, madam. The brief of the case is submitted as under for the better adjudication of the matter. That while the service of Sri Gaurang Charan Mahanti meet his untimely death on 14/10/2006 with the consent of other family members, his son Satyajit Mahanti applied for appointment on the compassionate ground on 11/12/2006. The case of the applicant was considered in Circle Relaxation Committee on 3/11/2009. The said case was could not be recommended with the following observation that by DCO Bhubaneswar letter number 2009 dated 25/11/2009. The applicant has no liability and his condition is not an indigent in the comparison to other cases recommended by the present CRC. Hence, the case has been considered and not recommended. That being agreed by Sri Mahanti filed OA number 112/2012 before the Honorable CAT bench Cuttack to pass the order of rejection and reconsider his case. The Honorable Tribunal disposed of the OA by this order dated 21/2/2013 with the direction that we find force in submission of the learned counsel for the applicant that the case of the applicant needs considered twice as per the DOMPT MO dated 5/5/2003, which the respondent was directed to do whenever in the next CRC meet will be communicated the decision is in order to the applicant. Accordingly, next page that in evidence of the direction of the Honorable Tribunal, the compassionate case of Sri Satyajit Mahanti was put before the CRC held on 28/1/2014 along with 40 other candidates. As per the para 13 of the FAQ containing in the DOPT number 14014 of /02 and 2012 dated 13/5/2013, a married son is not considered dependent on the government servant. And the applicant Sri Satyajit Mahanti is married. Hence, as per the instruction containing the above site frequent asked questions, is now not eligible to appointment on the compassionate ground. Therefore, it could not be approved, and the applicant Sri Satyajit Mahanti is married and is not eligible to compassionate appointment. A reason and speaking order on the grade was issued by the order dated 14/2014. Subsequently, what happened, madam? That scheme has been revised, and again he has sent notice that you and the married daughter can be also those who are case has been rejected. That maybe they apply for the consideration. Again, his case has been considered. You will see the next paragraph. That thereafter the aforesaid rule regarding non-eligibility of the married legal heir was modified, and it was decided that the consider the case of a reserved married candidate. It is to intimate that to achieve the objective of the scheme and to ensure complete transparency, merit of the case can be conveniently decided by allotting 100 merit point scale to the applicant based on their various attributes indicating the reference of DOPT dated 28/9/2020. Hence, the merit point decided the indigent condition of the most deserving candidate, which comes in 5% vacancy zone. As such, the case of the applicant was again reconsidered in CRC held on 9/10/6/2021, and it was recommended because the applicant secured 58 merit points, which was lesser than the last selected candidate, who secured 62 merit points, depending on the indigent condition of the candidate. that as per the direction of the tribunal, by the order dated 4/10/2023, the case of the applicant was to be considered for grant of compassionate appointment in accordance with the rules of the scheme and pass a speaking and reading order to the applicant. But in accordance with the Postal Directive Memorandum number 17/1/2022, SB2 dated 23/3/2022, the case of the compassionate appointment had to be considered for 3 times at most. And if the third consideration, the case is not recommended, then same shall be rejected. Accordingly, the case of the applicant was rejected, be considered as a total 3 times or more by a previous CRC. The fact of the already be intimated to the applicant by the SOP number order dated 25/9/2023. As such, the order of tribunal has already been implemented. This order has been challenged. What my respective submission would be, my lord, his case has been considered 5 times. 5 times his case has been considered. And so far as the consideration of 100 point, my lord, that the score, the indigent condition should be depending upon the various factors. Not only the financial benefit what the diseased family and the receive. Apart from that, the number of family members, number of unmarried daughter, and the married son or unmarried
So
son.
you mean to say that the case of the respondent, the applicant, was not rejected only on the ground that the mother is getting adequate?
Exactly, my lord. That is my case.
Is on
Yes,
different
because my lord, the deceased, the untimely death, my lord, is a sorry state affair.
Yeah.
And however, my lord, at that point of time when he died, already he
all right.
30 years of service has been already made.
The petitioners have filed this petition. That's it. Oh, we should notice. Challenging the order dated 16/5/2024 of the London Central Administrative Tribunal, Cuttack Bench, in OA number 584 of 2023. Stop. The said OA was filed by the opposite parties number 1 and 2. Being aggrieved by non-consideration of the grievance and failing to take any decision in awarding compassionate appointment to the opposite party number 2, Satyajit Mahanti. The London Tribunal, after hearing the London Council for the parties and relying on various decisions, came to hold that the case of the applicant for compassionate appointment was rejected on the ground that his mother, widow of the deceased, is getting adequate pension, and therefore rejection order is illegal and bad in law, and reliance has been placed in the case of Balbir Kaur and another versus Steel Authority of India, reported in 2000 Supreme Court cases L and S 767, and accordingly the rejection order dated 25/9/2023 and 3/11/2023 were quashed, and the matter was remitted back to the petitioners for reconsideration of the prayer of compassionate appointment of the opposite party number 2 in accordance with rules. The Mr. Vishwajit Maharana, London, what is
Senior panel counsel.
Senior Panel Counsel, placed the rejection order, which is annexed to the counter affidavit filed by the petitioners before the London Central Administrative Tribunal and marked as Annexure RY1, and submits that 5 times the case of the petitioner, the opposite party number 2, was rejected on various grounds, which should be clear from Annexure R1, and therefore the observation made by the London Central Administrative Tribunal in the impugned order that the rejection was only on the ground that his mother is getting adequate compensation is an error of record and therefore not sustainable in the eye of law. Issue notice on the question of admission, indicating therein that the matter shall be disposed of at the stage of admission, since Mr. Shapan Kumar Ujha and his associates have already entered appearance for opposite party number 1 and 2. No notice be issued,
Extra copy of the
extra copy of the writ petition be served on him. No notice be issued to opposite party number 3. Matter be placed after 4 weeks. Counter affidavit, if any, be filed in the meantime.
Rejection
electronic copy.
rejection order is at
खाली
page
copy.
55
ଆପଣ ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ଟୋଟାଲ ଆଗରୁ
ହଁ ଆ ପୂର୍ବଥର କପି ଦେଇଛି
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ତାହେଲେ ଆଉ କପି ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ
ନା page 55 is the impugned order. Real order.
appeared and received copy ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ସତ ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ହଁ.
Yes, already received a copy of the writ petition.
We have not allowed, we will hear.
Yes,
But he said that rejection order,
Have you
that
seen the rejection order?
is page 55.
All right, all right.
That is not there. I have annexed to the word, page 55. And no reason is there.
we are just coming in 2 minutes.
All right.
Item 7.
May I please? Item 7.
Regarding apportionment of the compensation amount.
ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ସେଠି କଣ ସିଗ୍ନେଚର ନଟ୍ ମେଡ୍
କନସୋଲିଡେଟେଡ୍ ସେ ଗୋଟେ ନୋଟିସ୍ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କନସୋଲିଡେଟେଡ୍ ରେ ସିଗ୍ନେଚର କିଛି ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହେଇଛି ଯେ ଆନେକ୍ସର ଗୁଡା ଟିକେ ଭୁଲ ବି ହେଇଯାଇଛି ଆନେକ୍ସର 2 ଟାକୁ ସେ ଆନେକ୍ସର 4 ରେ ବାନ୍ଧିକି ଫାଇଲ କରୁଛି
ସିଏ ମାନେ ଆପଣ ସିଏ କଣ ଆପଣ
ଫାଇଲ କରିବାକୁ କିଏ
ମୁଁ ଭାବିଲି କଣ ଆମ ସେକ୍ସନ କଣ ଭୁଲ କରିଦେଲେ
ସେକ୍ସନ
କରିବେ ତାହେଲେ ଆଉ
signature of the company.
ସେଇଗୁଡା କନସୋଲିଡେଟର ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ସେ କୋଉଠି ନୋଟିଂ ଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ନୂଆ ଥିବେ ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ ହେଇଛି
Annexure 2 ହଉଛି notification showing that my land has been acquired.
କୁହନ୍ତୁ
ସେଟା annexure 2 କହିଛି। ସେଟା 4 annexure
ସାର୍ ଏଟା ଓରିଜିନାଲ ଅବଜେକ୍ସନ ନା ପୂର୍ବ ଅବଜେକ୍ସନ ତ ଡେଟ୍ ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ହଁ ଷ୍ଟାମ୍ପ ରିପୋର୍ଟିଂ ଡନ୍ ଅନ୍ 6/2/2025 ଆପଣ ଫାଇଲ କଲେ କେବେ 2025
Consolidated repeat ରେ ଆପଣ କେମିତି ଫାଇଲ ସିଗ୍ନେଚର କଲେନି ଫାଇଲ କରିଦେଲେ
ଓକିଲ ଦସ୍ତଖତ
ଇଏଟା
ଇଏଟା
affidavit ହେଇଥିଲା ତେଣୁ
ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି
କନସୋଲିଡେଟେଡ ଟା ଆଚ୍ଛା ତଳେ ଅଛି କନସୋଲିଡେଟେଡ ହଉ ଏଟା ଫାଇଲ କେବେ କଲେ କନସୋଲିଡେଟେଡ 20 ମାର୍ଚ୍ଚ so that stamp report relates to the earlier one ନା ଇଏ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଥରେ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଆମର ନୋଟିଂ ରେ ଇଏ ଭୁଲି ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ସେ କନସୋଲିଡେଟ ହେଲା ବେଳେ ଆମର ପୁରୁଣା ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଆଧାର ରହୁଛି ପୁରୁଣାଟା ରହୁଛି ଆଜି ତାଙ୍କ ଗୋଟେ କହିଲି ଯେ ସେଟା ଅପଡେଟ କରିଦିଅ as per the consolidated
ଆନେକ୍ସର ସବୁ ଠିକ ଅଛି ନା କଣ
annexure ଠିକ ଦିଆ ହେଇଛି
ନାଇଁ ନା ଆପଣ ଆମେଣ୍ଡମେଣ୍ଟ କଣ ପାଇଁ କଲେ
amendment bringing to record the notification regarding acquisition of land
ଖାଲି ସେତିକି
କେବଳ ସେତିକି
ସେଟା କୋଉ annexure
annexure 2 କିନ୍ତୁ brief ସେଟା annexure 4 ବୋଲି ବନ୍ଧା ହେଇଯାଇଛି ପୂର୍ବେ
ସେ ହେଇଛି ଯେ ଆମର ଇଣ୍ଡେକ୍ସ କିନ୍ତୁ ପୁରୁଣା ଇଣ୍ଡେକ୍ସ ହେଇକି ଅଛି ଦେଖୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ତାହେଲେ ନୂଆ ଇଣ୍ଡେକ୍ସ ଦବା କଥା କାଇଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଇଣ୍ଡେକ୍ସ
ନୂଆ index ଦେଇଛି ନୂଆ index ଦେଇଛି
ଡେଟ୍ ଚାର୍ଟ
ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି
କପି ଅଫ ଆରଓଆର
କପି ଅଫ ସେଟା ହଉଛି annexure 2 ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି କପି ଅଫ ନୋଟିସ ଡେଟେଡ so and so published annexure 2
ସୋ ଇଣ୍ଡେକ୍ସ ଟା ଭୁଲ ଅଛି
ଇଣ୍ଡେକ୍ସ ଟା ଠିକ ଅଛି ବଟ annexure 4 ଟାରେ
କାଗଜ ଗୁଡା ଠିକ ସେ ବନ୍ଧା
କାଗଜ ଗୁଡା ଠିକ ସେ ବନ୍ଧା ହେଇଛି ସେଇ କାଗଜ ଗୁଡାକ 4ଟା ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ହବ 2 2ଟା ହବ 4 ଏତିକି ଭୁଲ ଆଉ ସବୁ ଠିକ ଅଛି
ନୋଟିଂ ଠିକ କରାହେଇଛି
ଇଣ୍ଡେକ୍ସ ଟା ଠିକ ଅଛି
ଠିକ କରିବେ ଆଉ
ଏଟା ଠିକ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଇଏ ହାର୍ଡ କପି ତ ଫାଇଲ କରିଥିଲେ ନା
ସଜାଡି ଦେବେ ଆଉ କଣ
ସଜାଡି ଦେବେ
ଲେଖିଦେଲେ
Let
ସେମାନେ ସେଇ
the
ଅନୁସାରେ
That
Scanning ହବା
counsel for
ଉପରେ
the petitioner submits that he has already filed the consolidated writ petition, and since it has been pointed out by the registry that he may be permitted to arrange the annexure properly as the index is correct.
ମାନେ 2 ଆଉ 4 इंटरचेंज ହେଇଯାଇଛି बट डेट ଟା ଭୁଲ ଅଛି annexure 2 is dated 26/2 ଆପଣ ନୋଟିସ ରେ ଲେଖିଲେ
annexure 2 is dated 10/5/2023 consolidated requisition ପୁରୁଣା
ତାହେଲେ
index
ଇଣ୍ଡେକ୍ସ ଟା ରେଡି କରାହେଇଛି अच्छा इंडेक्स ଟା ଯୋଉ ଅଛି ଓକେ ଓକେ 2112 ବଡ ଝାମେଲା
19325 ର ଯୋଉ ଇଣ୍ଡେକ୍ସ ଅନୁଯାୟୀ ଆପଣ ଏଟାକୁ ଠିକ କରିବେ 19325 ର ଇଣ୍ଡେକ୍ସ ଠିକ ଅଛି ତ
ଠିକ ଅଛି
ହଁ ସେଇ ଅନୁଯାୟୀ ଆପଣ annexure ଟା ଠିକ କରେଇବେ ଆଉ ଏୟା ତ କଥା ଆଉ
बट कॉपी ऑफ नोटिस तो 26/2 ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ହଉ 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 ठीक
out.
ଅଛି ଆପଣ ସଜାଡିବେ ଆଉ ତା
ସବୁ
ଭିତରକୁ ଆମେ ପଶୁନୁ
rectify the same
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ଭୁଲ ଅଛି
as per the index dated 19/3/2025 to the consolidated
Yes,
report. Next week sir asu apna kali porno bhitar kar diyo.
representation dated 21/12
now they're going to disperse the money.
So we'll sign the order today. So you do it by tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and it will come on Monday. What is there? Monday the holiday.
Mhm.
So it will
Wednesday.
Monday, Wednesday it will come. Second present 2, 4,
ଟିକେ ଦେଖିକି
2025.
କରିବେ ମତେ
ମୁଁ
ଲାଗୁଛି
ସେଟା
ଇଣ୍ଡେକ୍ସ ଟା କଣ ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଳମାଳ ବି ଅଛି ଟିକେ ଚେକ୍ କରିଦେବେ
ଆମେ ଲେଖିଦେଲୁ ଯେ index ଟା ଠିକ ଅଛି।
ଠିକ ଅଛି ଆପଣ ଯାହା ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି
if necessary replace the index ବି ଲେଖି ଦଉଛୁ
ଆଚ୍ଛା, ହଁ, ଲେଖି-
ହେଲା ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆ ହେଲା
If necessary, the
ଡେଟ୍
index
ଫେଟ୍ ଭୁଲ ଭାଲ
is also permitted to be replaced for. And this would come with WPC number 3668 of them. Yes.
next time
So we take an assurance. We take assurance that
ଜଲ୍ଦି କରିଦେଲେ ସେ ସ୍କାନ କରିକି ଆଣିବେ ରେକର୍ଡରେ
next.
Item 8.
The 8 before the last occasion 4-3, that order was there to take instruction about the status of the KBS record.
Status of
The
Lady
record
Land
of
Council
this-
for the State obtain instruction regarding status of BKS case number 28 of 2018. This order was passed on 4/25. अच्छा,
So,
this was
the
it.
reco- the-
कौन हला अपन और
we
समाधान
have
का
some more time the record as requested by
the Land Council for the state submits that as for order dated 4/3/2025. Instruction has already been sought for, but to obtain the status of PKS case number 28 of 2018. But the instruction is awaited. Some more time may be granted. This matter. केवे फोन तो रखियो आप फोन.
text.
Please. So let it come on 29th of April 2020.
you are Mr.
Yes, Swaraj.
Mr. T.S. Swaraj, Land Counsel for the petitioner is present. Yes.
Item 9.
What are these batch cases?
My lord, representation before
Mhm.
OP2 may be dispersed.
What is the representation? 2023 मसीहार
Yes, my
कौन सा representation देते? Appointments under rehabilitation scheme for the land acquired by
This.
MCF. As per the
Yes.
order passed by this court.
Why had you filed the representation? File ନାହିଁ କି? File ଦେଖି କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି ସବୁ କଣ ସାର୍ କରିବେ?
ଲେଖା ହେଇଥିବ representation ଟା ଦେଖିବ କଣ?
ନହେଲେ first paragraph 2 paragraph ରେ ଥିବ ଆଉ।
prayer ଟା ଦେଖିବ କଣ?
କେବେଠୁ ଜଏନ୍ କଲେଣି?
କରିନୁ ଭାଇ like
ଜଏନ୍ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିସ?
2 ବର୍ଷ
ପଢି
appointment of the rehabilitation scheme for land acquired for MCL as per the direction passed.
You have filed the representation. Which is the representation?
Annexure 8 minor page 19.
ଦେଖ ସେଟା
Annexure ଟା ଦେଖୁନାହାନ୍ତି କଣଟା ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି? Operative part କୁ ପଳେଇ ଆସନ୍ତୁ ତାର ଯୋଉ prayer portion ରେ that in view.
ପଢି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ representation ଟା loudly।
କଣ ଏଥିରେ prayer କଣ ଅଛି ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ପଢିଦେବେ କଣ?
We request your good office to look into our
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ତା ପୂର୍ବ paragraph ଟା.
that in view of the observation made above, we claim for appointment under rehabilitation scheme to the person who had
Though the person
who had appeared for interview has crossed the age limit is hereby nominated his son to be appointed under the rehabilitation scheme as per observation made above.
on observation ଆସିଲା. In view of the factual and legal aspect as discussed over the procedure of the Until the board informed expedition cannot be sustained and as such this court is not inclined to interfere with the order dated from the fund. Accordingly, this court directs the petitioner and seal to comply with the direction given by the collector on board. Dated Swanshaw, past in expeditious care of before later. এটা কি ফাইল করছিল রিটটা MCL ফাইল করতে
challenging order of the collector.
so that was dismissed and so the order dated 30/11/2016 was directed to be carried out within 3 months. That has not been done. That is why the representation
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ଏବେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ପୁଅ ଆପଏଣ୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ହବ ବେଶୀ
ହଁ।
ଦିନ ପାଇବ ଚାକିରି ଆରଟାର ଅଧା ଚାକିରି ପଳେଇଲାଣି
or age file.
ଏଜ ନାଇଁ ସେଇଟାର କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଏଜରେ ଦେ ୱିଲ୍ ବି ଆପଏଣ୍ଟେଡ ବଟ୍ ସିଏ ରହିଲେ 10 ବର୍ଷ ରହିପାରେ ଇଏ ରହିଲେ ପୁରା ରହିବ
Blame the company. to the
ତ
process
ରାଜକିଶୋର
order.
ସାହୁ ଦେଲେ ଆପଣ କାହା ପାଇଁ ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି ନରେନ୍ଦ୍ର କୁମାର ସାହୁ ହେଲେ କିଏ ଦି ଜଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି
Rajkishore Sahu is 33 years. Narendra Sahu is the father and he is 73 years. The representation has been given by Rajkishore Sahu as it appears.
ସିଏ ଆପଏଣ୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ମାଗୁଛନ୍ତି
Originally दिया ହେଇଥିଲା ବାପା ସେଟା that was in the by order dated 30/11/2016.
ସେଇଟା ହେଲା ଅସୁବିଧା କରିଦେଲେ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେଟିଭ ଲେଖି ନାହାନ୍ତି ଯେ ମୁଁ ହଉଛି ପୁଅ ସାରଙ୍କୁ ଅନାନ୍ତୁନି ଜମା ପେଟିସନକୁ ଅନାନ୍ତୁ ଆମକୁ କୁହ ଭୁଲ ହେଲେ ସାର୍ କହିବେ
Similar matter has already been disposed of.
representation dispose of that's the problem
Yeah.
ନାଇଁ ସେ କଲେକ୍ଟର ପଠେଇ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି
The petition has been filed by the petitioner, Narendra Kumar Sahu and his son, Rajkishore Sahu. The prayer for direction to the party number 226 consider the representation and to land of state the rehabilitation assistance as prepared in the year 1991. The particular movement
गौतम पटनायक
permits that highlighting the advances to the position of someone has submitted a representation before the opposite party number two collector on board. One other rehabilitation scheme. And presentation indicates that initially and the same is so the same was filed on 1/3/2023, but no response has been received by the petitioner number. Therefore, necessary direction of this to consider the representation on the initial 8 units. Consider the submission made by last council and he made several
Yes, well.
लेखिकी दे दीजिए ଗୋଟେ କାଗଜରେ କିଏ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇଥିବ ଲେଖିକି ଦେଇ ହଁ ସାର୍ ଲେଖିକି ଦେଇ ଦଉଚି annexure ଦି ଦିଟା ସେଇ ଯାକ ଦି ଦିଟା କାଇଁ ଓଭରେଜ ହେଇଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ବୋଲି ଛୁଆ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ସବୁ
Item 10.
Yes, party was started on the settlement act. The ancestors of the petitioners of the Dapulnoto kindly go to page number 12. Since 1960 and is on given in the remark column are the AKs. Two. Annexure 2 is application. Annexure 3 is representation.
Sir, that's why my submission, man. It is a jungle kisa.
No, that's for a disposal of representation.
Neither Tahsildar nor state government is authorized.
ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଜିନିଷଟା ସମ୍ଭବ ନୁହେଁ ସେଇଟା ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଦେଲେ ଆସିକିନି ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ରୁ ଡାଇରେକ୍ସନ ନେଇଗଲେ କେମିତି ସମ୍ଭବ ହବ?
ସମ୍ଭବ ହଉଛି ବୋଲି ଆସିଛନ୍ତି।
ତ ଫରେଷ୍ଟ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଟା କଣ ଏମିତି ପାଇପାରିବେ କି ଆପଣ?
ହଉଛି
They have been possessing and also cultivating this.
no ସେଇଆ ନାଇଁ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ କହିଲେ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଟା ଡିସ୍ପୋଜ ହଉଛି କି ତା ଦେହରେ ହେଇଯାଉଛି ଯଦି ଅଲଗା କଥା we will find out ମାନେ କେମିତି ହଉଛି।
ଏଠାରେ ଏଇଠି କହିଲା approval of the central government.
ଏଇଟା ଜମିଟା ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଜଙ୍ଗଲ ବିଭାଗ ନାଁରେ ରେକର୍ଡ ହେଇଛି। ଇଏ ଜଙ୍ଗଲ ବିଭାଗ ଜମିକୁ ଆପଣ କେମିତି ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଜମି ଆପଣ କେମିତି ସେ ଦେଇଦେବେ? ତା ପାଇଁ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜ ଅଫ୍ କରିକିନି ନେଲେ କେମିତି ହବ? The petition has been filed by the petitioners for a direction to the opposite party number 3, Tahsildar Mahakalpada, to dispose of representation.
ପ୍ରେୟର ଦିଟା ଅଛି ଗୋଟେ ତ ସେଟଲ ଦ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ତାପରେ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜ ଅଫ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ।
First example, to settle the land in favor of so and so,
ପ୍ରେୟର ଦେଖିବା
and also to dispose of the representation funds. On perusal of the ROR, all ROR of the land in question, it appears that it is recorded in the name of the Forest Department. Therefore, we are not inclined to pass any order as prayed for in the writ petition, according to the writ petition being devoid of legs stands dismissed.
Item 11.
Similar matter.
Similar sense, next.
Item 12.
Please.
Hmm.
Lordships, petitioners are the villagers of village Bistipur under Dampada Kasil of Cuttack district, whose land has been utilized for construction of river embankment on Mahanadi and Rana River.
Hmm.
Lordships may find the relevant photographs at page number 31 and the map at page number 34.
Photograph ରୁ କଣ ଜଣା ପଡିବ ଆପଣଙ୍କର କୋଉ କୋଉ ଜମି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ରିଭର ଏମ୍ବାଙ୍କମେଣ୍ଟ ରେ ହେଇଛି ତାର ଡିଟେଲ ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାର କୋଉଠି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
Yes, Lordships. Page number 9 of the petition.
ପେଜ ନମ୍ବର 9 ତା ପ୍ଲଟ ନମ୍ବର କେତେ ଖାତା ନମ୍ବର କେତେ ଏଗୁଡାକ ହଉଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ପ୍ଲଟ these are the persons who are the petitioners before us Dilip Jena Swansu ଏଇମାନେ
Amen.
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଏଇ ପ୍ଲଟ ଗୁଡାକ ୟୁଟିଲାଇଜ ହେଇଛି ବୋଲି କହୁଛନ୍ତି and you have not received any compensation
No, Your Lordship.
It is some of the party who are covered under that writ petition which you had filed, where we had given you liberty to file individually.
Yes, Your Lordship.
All right.
your prayer is
There B is for preliminary notification, C compensation and
compensation যদি utilize it to
Since when have they utilized?
periodically the embankment was periodically widened and the embankments the guard walls were made on the embankment periodically, and the latest tender I have annexed at annexed 2 page 33 in which
So gradually they are coming inside, or what?
yes, Your Lordship, they have initially
Widening,
they
so
made a narrow embankment.
that time there was no problem.
That time also
There was a problem.
they approached, and after that they have widened drastically. Now the embankment is of 80 feet around
No,
with the guard wall on either side of
that
the
is good for the village, but your land they have constructed on your land, or your land has become useless for cultivation.
they constructed on the land.
Okay. Yeah.
take instruction with the listen the petition
constructed since legally.
Whatever it is, if it is their land,
whether he has received they have received the compensation or not if you have utilized the private land for construction of this river whether any compensation has been paid or not that is his sole grievance
well, disposal representation, again they will have to come. So if you take instruction, it will be good.
the petitioners have filed this writ petition with a prayer
Yes,
relevant prayer ta kon rukoda compensation of
Prayer C.
inter alia for
C is the compensation
being agreed by non-payment of compensation. Short
for payment of compensation
another relief.
under the right to fair compensation transparency in Toronto 2039. The Land Council for the petitioner drew the attention of this court to paragraph number 10 and submits that the detailed particulars of the Khata plot area of the Kisam and area of the land of the respective petitioners which have been utilized for the constructing a river embankment have been given and
Maybe for table, maybe for
have
table.
been in a table and the petitioners have not yet not received any compensation for such land. The Land Council for the state seeks some time to obtain instruction. Put up this matter. Keep up your phones.
Yeah, it's up there. One sabta diyantu, another one game instruction.
21st years, no? 21st.
21st of
September, sorry, April.
29th.
29th of September, 29th, 4/2020.
ସବୁ ଏଇଠି ସିଏ ଫାଇଲ କରିଥିଲେ କେତେ ଜଣଙ୍କର ପାଇଁ ଏବେ ଅଳ୍ପ ଅଳ୍ପ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ସବୁ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନେଇ ଆସନ୍ତୁ ଏକା ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସରିବ କାମ ହଁ ହଁ ବଟ୍ ଏବେ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି ଅଳ୍ପ ଅଳ୍ପ
Because this representation dispose of a पुणी आसीबे पुणी नाही
ହଇରାଣ
better
ହେବେ
concrete information नहीं आसंतो land use जी दिया ही जी नहीं बस काम तो same होची next
13 ता एका
No,
all
that is,
remember
something else
that is also land acquisition in unsupa wetland side.
you had filed
No.
2 that time
To that time. Same.
so same
so
same
the prayer is same तो
Yes, sir. Prayer is same.
area ଟା ଖାଲି ଅଲଗା ଥିବ
That is under that was under Dampada Tehsil. This is
and
Kanchi
project is again widening of
No, your lordship. That is submergence of land inside wetland.
अच्छा एटा लिखी चंती the paragraph number 18 रे अछि details टा दै चंती एवं तार relevant paragraphs अछि से paragraph 18 में ताकि देखी लेते the instruction भी आए थे है ना same date of 29/4/2025 yes
Blessed.
Item 14.
अपन कुआई था no petitioner कुआई था the petitioner submit that the copy of the order dated front was handed over to the concerned opposite party in person and he shall file an affidavit stating the date and manners of service of this one affidavit file करले नहीं तो कर करले तो pass over करूँ तो देखियो next
Item 15.
Ma'am, please. Similar. Not confident. You are pushing the instruction that I'm very interested to one posted on 13/2025. I pray some more time so that
what is the prayer here for non-compliance of the order कौन order टा ही थिला
और resettlement टाइम लगे ना नोटिस नोटिस देकी
और representation disposal अपन कौन अछि कौन instruction आथिला
13 के थर्ड हियरिंग थिला
हां माने representation ऊपर है अच्छा ଆଉ ଅଧିକା ସମୟ ଦରକାର ଆଗରୁ ତ ଅର୍ଡର ହିଁ ଆପଣ କେମିତି ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନେଇଲେ ଏମପି ଫାଇଲ କରାଠୁ ନେଇ ଆଉଛି
नहीं गुड ଭଲ କଥା बट ओनली थिंग सेटा को आइतला डिस्पोज ऑफ रिप्रेजेंटेशन रिप्रेजेंटेशन तो डिस्पोज हेथिबो तापर हियरिंग करा हेथिबो
रिप्रेजेंटेशन ପାଇଁ ପୁରା ପକ୍ଷକୁ ନୋଟିସ କରି ତାକୁ ଶୁଣାଣି ଚଳେଇ ତେଣୁ ତିନିଟା ଡେଟ୍ ମାନେ
एक्सटेंशन ପାଇଁ से आउट फाइल करते
ओहो एटा
आउट फाइल कर
एनहांसमेंट ऑफ कंपनसेशन बाय रिप्रेजेंटेशन
the contempt petition has been filed for a for non-compliance of the order dated 1/3/2024 passed in WPC number 40435 of 2023. On perusal of the said order, it appears that the collector Sambalpur was directed to dispose of the representation of the petitioner within 1 month from the date of receipt of the copy of the order. Land Council for the state has obtained instruction and submits that on the representation, the parties have been noticed and the hearing date was fixed to February 13/3/2025 and he may be given some further time
फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ मे
to obtain instruction about the latest development in the matter of representation in the disposal of the representation. This matters May 6th May 2025. Yes.
Item 16.
Item 16, if I may please your lordship, state was to
seek for instruction, my lord, as per the previous order.
Give some more time.
Acha. Status of representation. All right, as per the order dated 5/3/2025, the Land Council for the state submits that as per the order dated 5/3/2025, he has already sought for instruction on the status of representation filed by the petitioner, but the instruction is awaited and some more time may be granted.
Yes, yes, yes.
Roughly that.
It may be fixed on 29th of April because the item number 4 is
Acha.
also by the
Why you won't come next week? You won't come.
Yes, ma'am.
And then-
There,
You're coming from outside. We could have understood.
no, I humbly apologize.
On to
Shabanto.
6/5/2025.
Paul, you know that may be urgent. Again, urgent. You can't be sure.
Yes, next. Noted.
Item 17.
17. 17 minutes compliant.
Very good. Very good.
The Land Council for the state has produced
ସେ
the
କିଏ counsel ଥିଲେ for Mr. ବିରଜା ଦାସ ନାଁଟା ଆଣିଥିଲେ item 15 ରେ counsel କିଏ ଥିଲେ
receipt from
ବିପି ଦାସ ନଥିଲେ ଏଇଟା enhancement of compensation
from the Land Acquisition Officer, Civil Cutter,
rejected. Yeah.
which shows that the prayer for announcement of the compensation towards acquisition of the land has been rejected, being devoid of merits. The instruction is taken on record. Since the order has been complied with, the contempt petition is disposed of. If the petitioner is aggrieved by the order dated 3/9/2024, passed by the Land Acquisition Officer, Civil Cutter, is at liberty to approach the appropriate forum.
You're Mr. Mudli? I got a repeat ବିରଜା ପ୍ରସନ୍ନ ଦାସ ଠିକ ଅଛି ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସେ ଯୋଉ item 15 ସେ ବୁଝିକି ଦେଖିବେ ଏଟା ନିଅନ୍ତୁ
Item 18.
Yes, Mr. Mahanti.
For non-compliance of the order, it is Annexure 6.
Annexure 6.
Yes, page 22.
One order is ready.
2019 ର order
Yes, order cause of action arose after that was stay, that was challenged in the SLP, and then that was dismissed thereafter.
So this order was challenged
That
before
was
the
challenged.
Honorable Supreme Court.
Yes,
Where is that order was passed by the Honorable Supreme Court?
page 37.
37. Okay.
Sorry. Is it name?
last
Last month.
Page 40 years. The early petition is dismissed. So that order was passed on 20/1/2025. Achha.
In the SLP, it was status quo was passed.
So 15/5/2019 order ଅନୁଯାୟୀ କଣ କରିବାକୁ ଦିଆଯାଇଥିଲା direction?
The petitioner in the tender process had taken the space, the existing market complex, terrace, and also open space for construction of the market.
ତ ଦିଆଯାଇଥିଲା application ସେମାନେ ଯଦି representation ଦେବେ ତାହେଲେ Rautla Development Authority shall consider their applications and accommodate them for a temporary period till the construction is completed and a fresh allotment will be made to them. In such event, the persons who have occupied the land by virtue of so and so will also be given an undertaking for so and so that they will vacate and temporary allotted land immediately after that. Okay.
And the persons who have not vacated the land will be
So
evicted,
who is to carry out the order?
carried the Raukla Development Act.
Opposite parties. You are appealing?
Yes, but by the time the order was passed, the present petitioner and the present opposite parties, 15.19. By the time the order was passed on 15th May 2019, the present particular opposite parties were not there only in the post.
So what? Now the after the order of the Honorable Supreme Court, because at that point of time status quo was maintained.
Yes.
That was the Mr. Mahanti. That is your submission when the
Yes.
SLP.
When did you appear for this person?
Yes, I have appeared just
Now the case was disposed of recently.
yes,
and
on
dismissed
18th
as-
March.
We are interested about order being carried out, not about
No,
issuing
no, order is
contempt.
carried. I have that is what happened in that case. That is on 15/5/2019.
No. There is an order.
There is an order. There is
Order
a-
has to
There
be
is a
carried out.
judicial order which was challenged in the Honorable Supreme Court. SLP dismissed. Now the order has to be carried out.
carried out.
Oh, you
So-
mean to say even for carrying out the order, since you sit in so
Yes.
cannot.
Plus, there is
Not
difficulty in carrying out the order. And
Yes.
petitioner-
Whichever is now holding that post is to carry out the order. You are the persons.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
persons
Yes.
have been named.
Yes, ma'am.
They are now.
Ah,
Are
so
you disputing that?
that's
No.
the thing.
This Asutosh Kulkarni is now the holding
Yes,
commissioner. So he is to carry
Yes.
out the order.
But by the time they are not there.
Oh,
I mean, we are concerned with the just carry out the order. We are
not
not
for punishment.
not for punishment or.
And in carrying out the order, there is an impediment. For that reason, I have filed an application for modification, the clarification of the said order.
Whatever it may be, that now you
Where is that? So in
That has not been listed. That has not been listed
petition.
in the petition.
Okay.
I humbly pray
So
for
that
that.
should have disposed
For
of the thing.
dismissal of SLP.
Yes, of course.
For dismissal of the SLP.
Filing रे there is କିଛି
No,
ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ
filing-
ତାପରେ କଣ
That
I
is
do not know you take instruction in the matter.
Plus, I will take instruction. But one thing, plus, I must bring it to Ross's kind notice. What has happened? The petitioner is standing on the way. Why, Lords? Page 30. Ross will come to page 35.
Whatever you want to say, we cannot go into it. We just want compliance of the order because that has been confirmed. And whatever you want to say it by way of an affidavit.
May I humbly pray, Ross, can you
Listen.
hear me?
This has come up for the first time.
Yes.
We are asking you to take
Yes.
instructions.
Yes.
So what is your problem? You state an affidavit. If necessary, we will ask him for cooperating or whatever.
in connection with this matter, I have also filed another contempt. Because they had made a wrong submission, your lordship will find page 6. The another order.
ଆମର ଯଦି subject matter ଥିବ ଏଇଠି ଆସିବ ସେଟା ଏଇଠି ଆସିବ ଆଗ list ହଉ ତା ସହିତ then next week ଆସୁ ତା ସହିତ ନାଇଁ
ଏଥିରେ
next week
ଏଥିରେ
ତା ସହିତ
instruction ନିଅନ୍ତୁ।
କହୁଛନ୍ତି
ସେଇଟା
ଆଉ
ତ
ଗୋଟେ
ଅଲଗା
contempt। ଅଲଗା ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କରିଛନ୍ତି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆମେ କଣ କରୁଛୁ
interconnected ମାନେ ସେଥିରେ ସେ ଆମେ ଯୋଉ
interconnected ହେଲେ ଏକା ସାଙ୍ଗେ instruction ନେଲେ ସୁବିଧା ହବ
ସେ
ଆମକୁ
କଣ
ବି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ବି।
ସେଥିରେ their law and council stated that the order which was sought to be then contempt was filed, that this is subject matter of SLP. But that was not the subject matter of SLP. So, but that was dropped. So
Connected
now
matter.
after that is disposal, then we have also filed another contempt for another requisition, not
ହଉ
This contempt petition has been filed for non-compliance of the order dated 15/5/2019 passed by this court in WPC number 11223 of 2015.
order date ଟା ଟିକେ କହିବ।
15/5/2019 passed in WPC number 7. In the operative part of the order, it is held as follows. Quote it is submitted 29 number Iftaru 36 number पर्यंत. Mr. Mahathir Land Senior Advocate submit that the aforesaid order was challenged by
ପ୍ରତାପ ପରିଡ଼ା ନା କଣ ତାଙ୍କ ନାଁ?
challenge
Shop owners.
by before the Honorable Supreme Court by Prakash Kumar Parida and others in SLP number so and so number page 40 years. But the Honorable Supreme Court has not inclined to interfere with the judgment, the said judgment, and accordingly the SLP was dismissed
on
on
20
20/1/2025. The Mr. Janmijay Katkiyal and counsel for the submits that he has instruction to appear for, or you have already entered appearance once, so, and he may be given some time to obtain instruction in the matter of this matter. Date would take over the
first week of May.
first week of May, 6th May 2025.
Yes, May Hon'Ble pay. That the writ petition is there connected with the content petition. In that petition, I filed an application for modification.
We do not know who is the assigned bench of that writ petition, and
You file a memo.
File the memo and
Memo it will come.
will come.
Or in this writ petition.
In this, I had filed a memo accepted, of course, in this court.
No, this WPC which was disposed of.
Yes.
Yeah,
এটা কোর্ট টাইপের ম্যাটার আছে
সেই সব allotment আমার তো সেই allotment হি আসছে allotment হি contempt আসছে so it has to be allotment তো মেমোটা দিও তো সেটা
আমি কালি দিয়ে দিই চলে
দেইছেন তো
মধ্যে দিয়েছিল তার অর্ডার এই ছিল এনি আদার পাসওয়ার্ড
লিখি দাও along with IS stated to have been filed in কত আগে along with the IS stated to have been filed in WPC number
take like example, Mr. So submit that he has filed an interim application. Have you got the number?
ঠিক আছে
yes.
IA file করতে
নাম্বারটা দেবে আমরা ডাকুমেন্ট থেকে নাম্বারটা দেবে
IA number so for clarification of the order.
Clarification or modification? Gone.
Modification / clarification. That is IN number 4756.
4756 of
2025.
In WPC number 11223 of 2015. For clarification, modification of the order dated, which would have disposed of on the Supreme Court. The same also be listed. This content petition be listed along with WPC number so and so and IN number so and so.
WPC 1123 of 2020.
अच्छी पर है टॉका है ना
अभी से IN
24 नहीं
IN number तक आउट थ्रू कौन डबल क्यू
Yes, IN number 4756
of
2025.
अच्छा वो बता
Passover item number 14.
ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିଲା ଗୋଟେ affidavit file କରିବାକୁ ସେ order ନେଇ କେବେ ଦେଲେ authorities କୁ ଆଉ କୋଉ ଦିନ ଦେଲେ କାହାକୁ ଦେଲେ date and manner of service of the order dated 2/5/2020
नॉन अपील another chance करिए रख देना
non appeals for the petitioner put of this matter out of the
2 सप्ताह पर है
2 সপ্তাহ পরে
ना नहीं 8 है हाँ
On the weekly list, item number 32. I have filed an application for bail in that matter. Hearing रे आसीची सेटा गोटे बेल के आईए टे फाइल करची लास्ट
we'll see that
Supplementary list item number 1.
But bail magilani kain kallani ଘର ଲୋକ ତ କଣ କରିଥାନ୍ତେ ଓକିଲଙ୍କୁ କରିଥିଲେ ଦିଆହେଇନି legal says engage a counsel କିଏ ଆଗ ଗଲେ engagement ସୁସ୍ମିତା ପଟ୍ଟନାୟକଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆହେଇଥିଲା ତାପରେ ବିକେ ରଗଡ ଫାଇଲ କଲେ ତା ଓକିଲ ତା ତରଫରୁ କିଛି କଲେନି ନା ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ହେଲା ଆଚ୍ଛା 2014 ଆପଣ କରିଛନ୍ତି ହଁ ସେତେବେଳେ ମିଷ୍ଟର ରଗଡ ଥିଲେ ତାପରେ ଆଉ ଆସିନି ନାଇଁ ଅଛି ଓଇଟା ରାନସମ ମର୍ଡର ଫର ପ୍ରଫିଟ ଆଉ ଥରେ ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ହେଲା ସେ ଠିକ ଅଛି ଆପଣ ହିଁ କରିଥିଲେ ଆଉ ଥରେ ହେଲା କି ଆପଣ ତ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ରିଜେକ୍ଟ କରିଥିଲେ ତ କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ नो प्रॉब्लम ଆଉ ଥରେ ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ହେଇଛି ଏସ୍ ପଣ୍ଡା ଏସକେ ପାଣିଗ୍ରାହୀ ନା ଇଣ୍ଟରିମ୍ ବେଲ୍ ଦେଇଥିଲେ
କୋଭିଡ ପିରିୟଡ
ହଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି ଅଲି ରିଜେକ୍ଟ କରିଥିଲେ ତ ଆପଣ ତ देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम ଏଟା ମାନେ କଣ ରାନସମ ପାଇଁ ହେଇଥିଲା ବିକଜ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗା ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ହେଇକି ସେଇଂ ଇଟ ଇଜ ମର୍ଡର ଫର ପ୍ରଫିଟ ନା କଣ ଏହା ବି ହେଲା ଆଉ କଣ ହେଇଯାଇଥିବ ତାପରେ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଘର ବାଲା ପଚାରି ନଥିବ ଆଉ 57 years ଡକ୍ଟର୍ସ ମ୍ୟାରେଜ ପାଇଁ ଯାଇଥିଲା ଠିକ ଗଲାନି କି ଆସିନଥିବ ନବା ପାଇଁ ଆଉ ଲାଗୁଛି ଯାହା ତାକୁ ବୋଧେ ଇଏ କରିଦେଇଛି ଏଇ କଷ୍ଟଡି ଇଏରୁ ଜଣା ପଡୁଛି କି ଯାଇନି ଜମା ଯାଇନି
ନାଇଁ ଇଣ୍ଟରିମ୍ ବେଲ୍ ପିରିୟଡ ହଁ 3 ମାସ ଯାଇଛି 3 ମାସ 10 ଦିନ
ଯାଇଛି
ବାକି ଆଉ ନାହିଁ
3 ମାସ 10 ଦିନ କେବେ
ଏଠି ଯୋଉ ଗୁଡା ଇଣ୍ଟରିମ୍ ବେଲ୍ ପିରିୟଡ ସେ ଯୋଉ କୋଭିଡ ରେ ତାପରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ପ୍ୟାରୋଲ ଆଭେଲ୍ଡ ନିଲ୍ ଫରଲଙ୍ଗ ଆଭେଲ୍ଡ ନିଲ୍ ଆଉ
କୋଉଠି ବେଲ୍ କୋଉଠି
ହଁ
ବେଲ୍ କୋଉଠି ତ ନାହିଁ ଇଣ୍ଟରିମ୍ ବେଲ୍
3 ନମ୍ବର ଇଣ୍ଟରିମ୍ ବେଲ୍ ଇଫ ଏନି ମାନେ 3 ମାସ 10 ଦିନ
ଓହୋ ଏଇଠି ଗୋଟେ ଥିଲା ମାନେ ଇଣ୍ଟରିମ୍ ବେଲ୍ ନା ପ୍ୟାରୋଲ ହେଲେ ଲେଖିଥାନ୍ତେ actual custody actual undergone on remission total sentence
including remission ର ହଉଛି 2 ବର୍ଷ but actual period ହଉଛି 19 ବର୍ଷ 51 ନା 20 ବର୍ଷ or the land council for the petition land council
appeal ଟା କେବେର 2009
କିଛି କରିବେ ତ
ହଁ hearing list to add हो ये जाओ बेल
as per the order dated 11/3/2025 the land council for the state has produced the custody certificate
ଆପଣ ରିଜେକ୍ଟ କରିଥିଲେ ବୋଲି ବି କହିଦେବେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ବେଞ୍ଚ ଟା
from the superintendent sub jail Sherla who shows that the total that the petitioner has remained in custody for 22 years, 10 days and 29 and 10 months and 29 days, including the earned remission. The custody certificate is taken on the account. It appears that the first bail application of the petitioner in Miss case number 120 of 2012 was rejected at order dated 19/8/2014 and Again, in IN number 72 of 2018, on 14/12/2018, the petitioner was released on interim bail for a period of 2 weeks as per order dated 22/4/2021 in IN number 35 of 2021. Considering the period of detention of the petitioner in judicial custody,
সেটা বেল সারেন্ডার করছে না বেল যায়নি এই যে 2 weeks ছড়া ହେଇଥିଲା
ସେ ଯୋଉ 2 weeks ଟା ଛଡା ହେଲା ତାପରେ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଗୋଟେ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ହେଇଗଲାଣି
କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ କଲା
ଯୋଉମାନଙ୍କୁ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ଆଉ ସରେଣ୍ଡର କରିବେ ଏମିତି ଗୋଟେ ଯୋଉ ହେଇଥିଲା ସେତିକି ସେ କୋଭିଡ ପିରିୟଡରେ ସେଗୁଡା
ଏଠି ଲେଖିକି କିଛି ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି କିନ୍ତୁ
ନାଇଁ ସେ ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ପିରିୟଡଟା ହଉଛି ସେଇଗୁଡା
ଖବର ମାଗିଲେ what is the use of ଇଏ ଲେଖିକି ଦେବେନି interim bail ଗଲା କେବେଠୁ ଦେବେ what is this
ଖାଲି ଲେଖି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି 3 ମାସ 10 ଦିନ। Yeah. That the petitioner be released from bail on such terms and conditions as deemed fit proper by the learned trial court. Since the appeal is of jail criminal appeal is of the year 2009 and paper books have been prepared, the matter be added to the hearing list in the recommencing from 7th April 2020.
Item 4.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, may kindly have a look at the last order. Lordship called for a report.
Yes.
Lordship called for a report.
It has come, Mr. Karam. Right. So, Mr. Sanangi, the report which has been produced for us indicates that the appellant is in custody for more than 14 years. And another report is that you have some health problem and for which you are treated in the AIMS. And another report is that you have not misutilized the liberty during the parole period, but in the first page they have indicated that there are as many as 13 cases against you.
And I filed an affidavit earlier. Some of them are disposed of. I have not been convicted in any other case excepting this case. And they are much before the laws.
What is the affidavit?
Affidavit was filed much earlier. It's on record. Lords, it's filed in the shape of a memo on 18/3/2020.
18/3/2020?
Yes, Lords. When my earlier bail application was filed,
that
was rejected on 21/10/20.
No, we are not.
It is attached to the IA number 1892 that disposed of IA.
No, you will file a press affidavit and indicate the position. It was filed 5 years back. So,
and I am in custody, my lord. So,
it's all right. You give it in the readjust. If there is no change, just file it by press affidavit, giving those details as you said that they were the status.
I will file it by day after tomorrow. Let's see my colleague next week.
All right. The Land Council for the state has produced the custody certificate, health condition of the petitioner. So also the report of the IAC Sadar Police Station Puri, along with a report that there are 13 criminal antecedents. এটা মিশিয়ে গেলা ছাড়ি গেল এই কেস নম্বর কেতে এই যে জেল ক্রিমিনাল আপিল এই যে ইয়ার জজমেন্ট র এটা হচ্ছে পিএস কেস নম্বর হচ্ছে নম্বরটা দেয়া মিশিয়ে গেল এটা মিশাইছি তো আচ্ছা ইনক্লুডিং দি প্রেজেন্ট কেস আমরা the Land Council for the petitioner seeks some time to obtain instruction regarding the status of the case and file a comprehensive affidavit in that respect. Place this matter in the week commencing from 7th of April 2025. We are appealing for the informant. The Land Council.
Sushant Harichandan.
Mr. You have got power in this case, all right. Mr. Sushant Harichandan, Land Council for the informant is present. You are appearing for. I am assisted with Mr. Sarin. All right. Or Mr. Devasis.
One thing, Lord, I want to point out in page 37 of judgment. On the other hand, Lawrence BP submitted that convict is not only convicted in this case, but in other two cases, he is in other two other cases.
No, he says that till date, except this case, there is no other conviction in the rest cases. So if you have got.
And I have been acquitted in appeal.
It is open to you to file an affidavit.
Then open to you.
I'm
I will seek instruction from my client, but.
आप कौन कहउछंदी कि सी आपन जेतले ए जो कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव एफिडेविट फाइल करिवे कॉपीटा आपन को भी देबे स्टेट को देबे तापर आपन जा कहया कथा कहिबे ओ कोन यदि हला ठीक है नेक्स्ट
Item 3.
Yes. No one is there. Next.
Madam, sub-item mein.
Huh?
Sub-item mein.
कहना दी
I want to adjournment matter because I have to receive ocular comments, not yet received matter. On the Mr.
ठीक है no one is there माने किछ हम ये करनु आपण इंस्ट्रक्शन नाही दे जेतले हबो yes next one matter
तीन अर्जुन
तीनटा किछ ना छी
से अछन बरे
on the Mr. Rajim.
You are seeking for an adjournment.
Rajim.
CRL number 569 of 2020. Adjournment is sought for on behalf of Mr. Rajiv Kumar Monto. Please this matter. Adjourn present with a date.
Upon asking instruction regarding conduct during interim bail. There was an order.
Acha.
Last time it was
The Land Council for the state shall in the meantime obtain the conduct of the appellant during interim bail period as was ordered in JCRL number connected JCRL number 25 of 2018. Yes.
Item 4.
I just put a minute. Your report आछि तादरे लेखा आइछि जे ताकू कोन जाइछि से 23 रे बेल जाइछि आसीबन 19/6 रे माने 23 रे बेल गला एठी बेल मागिला पारे कि आश्चर्य कथा
JCRL 25
हां एटा तो पंडरू
yes पंडरू मुंडा
देखन रिपोर्ट अछि लास्ट डेट में रिपोर्ट करथिलु तळ कोर्ट रू भी रिपोर्ट देई जंती जे कला आफ्टर द ऑर्डर
No. ତାହେଲେ ସେଟା ଇଏ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ମାନେ ଟାଇମ ଏକ୍ସପାୟାର ହେଇନି ଅଟୋମେଟିକ
ଅଛି ଅନ୍ୟ ମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ହିୟରିଂ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ରେ थिला पळे हिस्ट्री बोले
ସେଟା ହଉଛି ଆପେଲେଣ୍ଟ ନମ୍ବର 2 ର
हां
ପାଣ୍ଡୁ ମୁଣ୍ଡା ସେଟା କାଟି ଦିଅନ୍ତି ଯୋଉ रिपोर्ट टा जोटा ये कथा हाउ से राइट चीज नेक्स्ट
वेयर इज द रिपोर्ट वेयर यू डेट फॉर दैट वेयर इज द रिपोर्ट
अच्छा जीसीआरएल नंबर 25 ऑफ 2018 ले लिखी दियो नले peruse the report
dated 21/3/2025
21/3/2025 submitted by the Land and Trial Court, which shows that the petitioner was released on interim bail on 20/3/2025 and his surrender date is fixed to 19/6/2025. Hello?
the date fix करे लिस्टिंग क्या कनेक्टेड मैटर अछि हियरिंग लिस्ट से रही जीव आइदर गोटे डेट फिक्स कर तो आगे नले करे से रही जीव देन आफ्टर सरेंडर डेट फिक्स करे हो
तो the instruction नेला पर मेमो फाइल करिवे ताको जेल मूव करिया पे बर्तमान से जेल एप्लीकेशन देई मूव करना थी
कोर्ट ये टाइम
सीआरएल सेकंड जोटा हुई
प्रेस फॉर टाइम कर देले जाओ
पेपर सेटा लिखाई चला
हां ठीक है
राजीव महतो तरफ टाइम yes item number 4
Any CR number date may be
Kuda.
the second item.
No, you sought for time.
Yes, date may be.
the second week रोड पर जब लिस्ट along with आधार लिखे तो करने आधार लिखे तो along with
Leave this matter 15%. 15 that is for the
along with
the CRL number 20
25 of
2018
Oblige.
yes
Note for maybe
From 4 million.
yes well
Item 4 million I pay for next week because the office has not been supplied. The
office has not
their file has not been
no, this is the third time on 13 your lordship may kindly see 13/2/2004 a direction was issued 13/2/2004
for
24
11/2
well 13/2/2024 man well I supplied an additional copy for notice then my lord 11/2/2025
Yes.
states admit that my lord that
एक notice by registered post सुविधा है जो notice by registered post नहीं जाओ problem will be solved
they ଦେଇଛି ନାଇଁ ନୋଟିସ ହେଇଯାଇଛି ସଫିସିଏଣ୍ଟ ବୋଲି କହିଲେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଡେଟ ରେ କହିଲେ ଯେ ନାହିଁ ଫାଇଲ ବୋଲି ପୁଣି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆଜି
ये जो एते इंसिस्ट कर जन registered post कर गेला असुविधा नहीं
फाइल टा आनुनाती कोन पे
ये ऑफिस देई न थियो केना उडे चिट्ठी आस्तियो टैगिंग पे रह जाय
so we'll take up next week
you may pay for tomorrow my lord because last date ରେ ବି କହିଲେ ଯେ ଫାଇଲ ଟା ନାହିଁ
ନା 6/3 ରୁ ଆପଣ ଆର୍ଡର ନେଇଛନ୍ତି
ମୁଁ ନେଇ ନେ
ଦେଖୁନ
2/4/2025 yes
ତ ତିନ ରେ ବି କହିଲେ ଯେ ଫାଇଲ ନାହିଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ
by
ପାଖରେ
the Land Council for the state
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ବି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଫାଇଲ
next item number 5
Item 5.
May I please alert see? My lord, offense 302 34 IPC. My lord, application completion of trial on trial court additional session judge 8 Malik pronounced the judgment of sentence open court 31/1/2019 committed against the appellant sentence undergone RI life and pay fine 5,000 rupees. Deferred suffer the RI to
कस्टडी सर्टिफिकेट आसी कि नहीं
asila suspect
yes madam the passport security as well as the criminal antecedent of the
My lord, UW4 Sanoko and Sanoko Nayak Skyber.
So, Mr. Tripathi, earlier your bail application was rejected on merit, or this is the first application?
Second application, my lord. No, third application.
When,
Second application interview order thila, first reject ହେଇଥିଲା.
just a minute. So when it was rejected for the first time, and by which bench?
My lord, ବି ପ୍ରିପେୟାର ହେଇନଥିଲି କୋଭିଡ ସମୟରେ ତ ସେ ମୋର କହିବାର ଅଛି କେମିକାଲ ଏକ୍ସାମିନେସନ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଗୋଟେ ପେପର ବୁକ୍ ପାଇନଥିଲି my lord. ପେପର ବୁକ୍ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ପାଇଲି ପେପର ବୁକ୍ ପେଜ 91.
10/8/2020.
हाँ ठीक, you are right. Conviction of the current recurring interference.
interim bail दिया ହେଇଥିଲା ଠିକ ଟାଇମ ରେ ସରେଣ୍ଡର କରି ହଁ ଜେଲ ରେ ତ ଅଛି ଏବେ I mean, one so I could not even say him the level.
Then it was 5/3/2024. He was granted interim bail for 10 weeks, and report that he has not recidivised. So, Mr. Tripathi, your bail application has been rejected on merit in 2020, and then you are granted interim bail for a period of 10 weeks in 5/3/2024. So now the custody certificate indicates that you are in custody for 9 years, 11 months, and 5 days.
Yes, sir.
It also just a minute. Appeal which is 2019. Litigation. Petitioner and counsel for the state. The learning counsel for the state has produced the custody certificate of the appellant from Superintendent Model Convict Prison Atagor, which shows that he has remained in custody for the dated delirium 25/3/2025 है ना? It shows that he is in custody for 9 years, 11 months, and 5 days. Land counsel for the state has further obtained written instruction from IIC Kishore Police Station Ongo, which shows that there is no other criminal case against the petitioner. The written instructions are taken on record. The bail application of the petitioner was rejected on merit in IN number 550 of 2020 as per order dated 10/8/2020. However, he was directed to be released on interim bail for a period of 10 weeks. In IN number 666 of 2023 by order dated 5/3/2024. Though the paper book has been prepared, considering the submission that there is no chance of early hearing of the appeal in the near future, and the period of detention of the petitioner in judicial custody, and keeping in view the observation made by this division bench of this court in the case of Letty versus State, we are inclined to release the petitioner on interim bail for a period of 3 months. While on interim bail, the petitioner shall not indulge in any criminal activities, the violation of which the petitioner is liable to be cancelled. The matter will be stayed 3 months for the date the will file the surrender certificate, and he will obtain the report on the conduct of the petitioner while on interim bail. Yes. So 3 months bail granted, Mr. Tripathi.
Yes, madam.
Item 6.
That FF case has not been admitted.
Prisoner's petition has come
Yes, my lord.
to engage you
My lord.
as the advocate in place of Mr. Swanso.
My lord.
So
I'm in custody since.
Wait, custody. You have filed your Wakalatnama?
My lord.
Let's peruse the prisoner's petition at flag E as well as F, in which prayer has been made for engagement of Mr. S.K.Sahoo as the advocate, his advocate. Mr. Sahoo has already filed Vinama. So prayer made in the prisoner's petition is accepted, and so also the Wakalatnama. The name of Mr. Silu Naik shall not be reflected in the cause list henceforth. So you have got the appeal memo. He is not having that copy with him.
And nothing is there also. Showing the service of the copy of the petition.
They don't admit he
admit
not received.
Already দেখছেন the order date.
Order dated, my lord.
8/2/2021 অর্ডারটা দেখিলে
8/4
8/2/2021 অর্ডারটা
available ନାହିଁ ନେଟରେ
ଅଛି ଏଠି ଅଛି
that kind of report. You are not able to find out the order dated 8/2/2021. Satisfied? So the appeal has been admitted. So now you are to either move the bail application and stay realization application. to supply the criminal appeal memo along with the interim application to the state council. He is not having those.
I have the copy of the deposition and appeal application, my lord.
आइए कॉपी आप नंबर 9
आइए कॉपी टा खाली नहीं नले आउट
आइए नहीं जाओ तो आइए कॉपी नहीं जाओ पेन ड्राइव रे नहीं जाओ. We are giving you, but supply all of them to the learning council for the state. Hello? The learning council for the appellant submits that he is not having the copy of the interim applications for bail and stay realization of fine. That is IA number 1 to the registration. Let the copy of the interim applications be supplied to the land council in his pen drive. Land council for the state submits that he is not having the copies of the appeal memo. Let the land council for the appellant supply the copy of the appeal memo along with the impugned judgment and copies of the interim applications for bail and stay realization of fine. Matter is listed in the will commencing from 7th of April 2025. Yes.
I am in custody since 2015. After
Custody certificate. In the meantime, land council for the state shall obtain custody certificate. Yes. So also like them the criminal antecedent. Instruction about the criminal. Yes. Custody certificate. See. पेन ड्राइव रे नहीं जाओ तो अन्य दिन है असुविधा आज अच्छी इमीडिएटली नहीं जाओ. Yes. हाँ नहीं जाओ अन्य दिन है कौन सा मैटर नहीं हो.
Item 7.
And in this jail appeal, that appeal has been admitted and delay of 59 days already had been condoned. And that I filed one IA number 13 of 25 for bail application and 14 of 25 for stabilization of fine.
Okay.
Both copies I will supply to London State Council.
You are supplying today.
Today I am supplying.
You have got all the arresting. You are ready or you want to argue?
No, I don't want.
Huh?
I don't want time.
You don't want it. You want time.
I want time. Today I am supplying.
All right. The serial number 108 of 2023. The copies of the interim applications for bail and stay realization of fine supplied to the land council for the state. The land council for the land amicus curiae sought for an adjournment. So, 2
weeks after.
For 2 weeks. Matter will be listed 15th of April 2025. Yes.
Item 8.
My lord, item 8 on behalf of Mr. Tripathi, pray for adjournment.
Not appearing.
He has filed wakalatnama without the consent of the previous council.
That will not come.
Hand over the file to me.
And ठीक अच्छे तंग कौन तो क्या?
And it is a disposal case.
For a disposal case.
Disposed case one IA has been filed.
IA number 1 of 2020.
1 of 25. In that IA.
Praying for what?
Praying for a rescue of petitioner's wife and daughter.
Or dispose of dispose of fund direction is there.
In paragraph 5 of the order, 223.
We direct the police to continue the sincere efforts to search out the petitioner's wife and its small daughter. The moment they will locate the petitioners are immediately informed. Have realized why for you.
Wife of the petitioner was having an extramarital relationship and she fled away with her.
Okay. तो डिस्पोज ऑफ ହେଇଗଲା ଆଉ ପୁଣି କଣ ଇଣ୍ଟରିମ୍ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ କଣ ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଫାଇଲ କରିବେ ଆଉ ଥରେ କରନ୍ତୁ ତ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜ ଅଫ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ ରେ ଇଣ୍ଟରିମ୍ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ କଣ ତ order is very clear that the moment their whereabouts is known and that will be communicated to you by the police. That's all.
and petitioner claiming that opposite number 5 in this application in custody of petitioner's wife and his kids now in custody of opposite number 5.
Your wife has left voluntarily the house and if she's staying in with opposite party number 5. Why is the question of habeas corpus? Is it a case of illegal detention? You have filed the habeas corpus writ petition. So your wife has fled away and he is staying with opposite party number 5 on her own volition. So appropriate remedy is available to you in the family court. Take recourse to that. So and the interim the habeas corpus writ petition has been disposed of. So why interim application will be entertained here?
Small.
What small?
Same
Same prayer you have made. They recover karantu wife and Judah already the court has said no. Again you have filed that interim application to recover your minor, the wife and daughter from the custody of opposite party number 5. IA number so and so. This is an application with so and so. Since the main application has been already disposed of by order dated so and so. With following observation, court paragraph 5. We are not inclined to pass any order on this interim application. Accordingly, IA is disposed of so on. Yeah.
Item 9.
And item number 9, I request some more time to comply with the order dated 11/3/25. It has only respect for the address verification.
11/3/25.
25.
Shall obtain instruction regarding the criminal antecedent, if any, against the petition and also the address verification of the man state of Jharkhand. For such purpose, superintendent of police wants to make necessary communication. So this communication has already been made.
Communication has been made. Commissioner, kindly post this matter to next
What
week.
time you require? Just
7 days.
7 days. IA number 201 of 2024. The Land Council for the state seeks some more time to obtain instruction as per the order dated 11/3/2025. This matter will be commencing 15th of April 2025. Yes.
Item 10.
Item 10 in the first matter. Earlier, I have filed an application for both the appellants. I have filed the bail application for both the appellants, which is pending. After that, my lord, on the instruction of the legal aid, I have filed application for bail for appellant number 1. There was a drive of Nalsa to release aged persons.
70 years and some disease that is terminal disease or something like that. So, where is that?
And there was a inquiry by the legal aid that I have also given.
Special campaign for what is the age of this man?
86.
86.
Again.
Kaharo.
It is number 1.
79 lecture here.
Again, ମୁଁ ଲେଖିଛି କିନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କର ତ inquiry ସେମାନେ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି 86.
$79 ହେଲେ ବି
ଆଜ୍ଞା 70 ଭିତରେ ଆସିଛି
70 ରେ ଦିଟା କ୍ୟାଟାଗୋରୀ ହଉଛି ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି prisoner aged about 70 years or above ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି prisoners with terminal illness category ହଉଛି 12 number category It was rejected earlier on May.
ନା ସେ ମୋ ପିଟିସନ ଟା ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଅଛି 2 ଜଣ ଆପ୍ଲାଣ୍ଟ ପିଟିସନ ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଅଛି
ଏଇଟା କଣ ପୁଣି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଫ୍ରେଶ ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
only on this ଯୋଉ special campaign ଯୋଉ so what is your instruction on this
I will take instruction. The copy I have solved.
ମାନେ ଯୋଉଟା annex କରିଛନ୍ତି ସେଟା ହଉଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର legal aid ର document
ନାର୍କା campaign ରେ ଯୋଉଟା
ହଁ ଏ ବୟସ ଇଏ ଗୁଡାକ ସବୁ ଟିକେ ଦେଖି
ସବୁଗୁଡାକ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି
you have received the copy no ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ IN number 575 of 2025 this application has been filed by appellant
ନାଇଁ ହଁ
appellant number 1 Sadasiv Maji
ଆଜ୍ଞା
for bail mainly relying on the NALSA special campaign on old prisoners and terminally ill prisoners. The Land Council for the state submits that he has received the copy of the interim application along with the annexure and he may be given some time to obtain instruction. So, 15 तारीख रखियो अपन ले जाओ 15th of April 2025.
Mail में 259 ଅଛି 330 days ର delay ଅଛି
କୋଉଥିରେ
ସେ ସେଇ list ରେ last ଅଛି 259 by
admit ହେଇନି ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ
delay
ठीक है बंद
ଅର୍ଡର ସରିଗଲା
ହଁ ଏଇ list ରେ ଏଇ list item
ଆଇଟମ ନମ୍ବର 10 ରେ
last 10
ଓ item number 10 ରେ କୋଉ item ଟା କହୁଛନ୍ତି
last 9 carefully 259 by
259 अच्छा ଏଇଟା 259 ଟା ବାହାର କଲେ SR ଦେଖିଲେ SR देखो जाता 270 फाइल କରିଛନ୍ତି डिले कंडोनेशन एप्लीकेशन हाँ that is flag B
B ରେ ଅଛି
এটা লাইফ ইমপ্রিজনমেন্ট
ଏକା ପୁରା 5 ଜଣଙ୍କୁ ମାରି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
ଓ ସେ ଯୋଉଟା କେସ୍
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
डिले कंडोनेशन ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ CRL number 259 of 2025, IN number 535 of 2025. There is an application for condonation of delay. The stamp reporter has pointed out that there is delay of 278 days in filing the criminal appeal. Since the petitioner has been sentenced to life imprisonment, after hearing the Land Council for the respective parties and perusing the grounds taken in the interim application, we are inclined to condone the delay in filing the appeal. Accordingly, delay is condoned. Urge admit. Stop. Next. अच्छा टीवी का पढ़िएगा ना वो CRL number 477 along with Ashwin. Yes, next.
But the appellant has been convicted for offense under section 302 and is sentenced to arrive life. Then also for injuring other persons below under section 307 for 10 years.
You have got your file. Yes. Deposition copies. Yes. Okay. So life imprisonment. One for offense under section 302.
302. Read it to 1.
302 by 149. So how many persons are appellants here?
Appellant below
one.
One. There are other appeals also because
connected appeals are there.
That my learned friend may call.
So yeah. No, what happened in the bail of the co-accused persons who are also facing trial with you, or there is no other person?
And in the present case, there is no present appeal. There is no except the present appeal. Other appeals.
No, ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏଇ ଯୋଉ sessions trial ରେ ଆପଣ ଏକୁଟିଆ trial face କରୁଥିଲେ, but charge is apart from other offences 149 charge is there. And London trial court has also found that the charge under 302 by 149 has been established.
Yes.
So what about the co-accused persons who are charge seated along with you?
Not a split of case. They are facing in other trial.
ସେମାନେ ଏପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଧରା ପଡୁନାହାନ୍ତି
ଧରା ପଡୁଛନ୍ତି separate trial ହେଇକି
କଣ ହେଲା ମୋ
ସେଟା ଆଉ ଜାଣିନି
ଜାଣିନାହାନ୍ତି
appeal
ଟେକ୍ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ କାଳେ ଅପିଲ ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଥିବ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟରେ ହେଲା
ନମ୍ବର ଅଛି
ଅପିଲ ମେମୋ
ଅପିଲ ମେମୋ alright CRLA number 1042 of 2024 let a copy of the appeal memo judgment copy ଅଛି ତ
ନାଇଁ
ଆଉ କିଛି ନାହିଁ
ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଖାଲି ଆଇଏ ଦିଟା ଅଛି
ସେଟାରେ କଣ ଆର୍ଗୁମେଣ୍ଟ let the copy of the appeal memo along with the impugned judgment be supplied to the Learned Council for the state during course of this week. Stop. The Learned Council for the appellant submits that some other persons were also charge sheeted along with the appellant, and he has instruction that they have also faced trial in separate separately, but he is not aware about the result of those sessions trial cases. The Land Council for the state shall obtain instruction regarding the status of the co-accused persons, their trial, and if convicted, the status of the appeal. Out of this matter, on such and such date, 15 तारीख appeal. Yes. Had Mr. B.S. Das kar do.
paper book is in this case paper book has been prepared. I know it.
A paper book to ye kya appeal memo ta kaun kariye? Then you receive the copy. Tera kati don se jo ye ta. Let a copy of the paper book be supplied to the Land Council for the state court. That to sabu thibo 15/7/2025. Yes.
Item 12.
Item 12, my lord, I am appearing through PC, my lord.
Yeah.
My lord.
हाँ मैंने आगु मैंने 21 तारीख ना 29 तारीख अरे आगु मैंने 21 ना 29 ना मई मत
before vacation
तो जेतियो डेट कोई सब तो बिफोर वैकेशन अप्रैल 21 हेले भी बिफोर वैकेशन 29 हेले भी वैकेशन you are not available on April 15. We have posted this case to 15 July. Sorry, 15 April moves. July. 15 April, yes. Next.
Item 12.
My lord, item 12, my lord, I am appearing through. Yes, my lord. My lord, here, my lord, is a case where the accused, where the petition has been convicted under section 302.
Just one moment, please.
Madam, you cannot argue this matter. That is why Mr. Jaydeep Pal was.
I understand, my lord. My lord, he is on legs in another courtroom, my lord. And my lord, in the last.
All right, so you can ask for adjournment. It's a jail criminal and it requires at least 10 years of practice. That is why you are disengaged and at your, you said that we gave you that, and you gave the name, and accordingly we engaged Mr. Jaydeep Pal. So, Mr. Pal is to argue that you can assist, there is no problem. Your name is also there.
Tomorrow, Kali my lord.
Is Orolina Pal, Land Council appearing for Mr. Jaydeep Pal, 6 for an adjournment. Please this matter next week. 2/4/2025. It will come. Do each
Again.
Next.
Item 13.
13 may be. And IF was the fundamental delay.
What is the delay? 32 days. And it's a life imprisonment.
Yes, madam. 302.
302. Delay condon exam. Next.
Item 14.
What is your good name? Learning Council?
Distribution Das.
Distribution Das. Yes. Next.
Item 14.
What is the delay?
May not prefer
236
delay in 235 days.
235 days.
IN number 726
कौन भाई इतने दिन डिले ला? कौन explanation देखेंगे?
Explanation.
What is your explanation? What is your grounds for condoning the delay? It hard, Ms. Binapani Tripathi, the stamp reporter has pointed out that there is a delay of 236 days in filing this criminal appeal. Same for the life imprisonment, delay condon hard admit. Yes, next.
There is 7 to 7.
Bail file करना दी.
7 to 8.
ଆଉ ଏକାଠି ବେଲ୍ ଆଉ ସେଇଟା ଦିଟାକ ବିଚାର ଏକାଠି ହବ ଟ୍ରାଏଲ କୋର୍ଟ ରେକର୍ଡ ଟାସ୍କ ଆଉ ତା ଭିତରେ ଡିପୋଜିସନ କପିଟାକୁ ସପ୍ଲାଏ କରିଦିଅ ଡିପୋଜିସନ କପି ଟୁ ବି ସପ୍ଲାଏ yes
Item 15.
I am please the lordship. Condonation of delay of 20 days.
29 days life imprisonment
My lord.
Life.
same order कर देंगे delay condon admit. So these interim applications for bail and stay relation are fine to be considered after receipt of the hard Mr. Puresh Prasad Das. Yes.
Pass over item number 3.
People are going to 15 को आज तो कि नाहंती हो कि ताचा आसियो होला तो